Alright, what's up? How's it going? Welcome back to Total Drama. I mean, Total Drama 2. So, we're going to avenge our ginger friend Wendy, who was ruthlessly murdered by someone? So, yeah. Onward with that. I still don't have any alcohol. Woe is me. I know it sucks. Also, I have to get my ID renewed, which I figured out is gonna be like 50 or so bucks. So, yeah, super expensive. Which is also fun, especially for poor people, like myself, who don't have money to throw at that kind of crap.
Let me go! Help me! He's gonna do something crazy to me. I'll be ruined.
No little girl is gonna get ruined in this game, not if Chris Hansen has anything to say about it.
Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita.
Stop it!
Stop harassing little girls.
Yeah, you heard it here first. This is... what's going on?
Jeez. Hyoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hyoko is still trying to run away, so Monokuma's trying to wrap her in a full Nelson.
Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you a part of this island's food chain. Jeez, making me waste my sweet-ass time. But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko?
Hey, what's up, Small Viking? How you doing?
That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off.
Oof, that's rather lewd. Good lord. Control yourself, Monokuma. What?
His anger changed his form.
Right here.
Huh?
Fuyuhiko, you came. Lol, I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still.
Bastard!
I'm a Yakuza, accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, what does that mean?
Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good.
Anyway...
You're doing alright? Kinda bored? Me? Same. Which is why I decided to start streaming, because I'm bored as fuck.
Anyway, looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now.
See ya later!
That's a very weird way to word a greeting after you take roids. Oh god, Monokuma on roids, holy shit.
I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys.
This is bad.
Crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
Like...
Do you even have to prepare?
Show some spirit! If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy. Come on, bring out that energy!
This too.
So it begins, the beginning of the end.
Now then, let's keep our spirits high so we can one day find that shining hope.
That's right, I can only... Moving forward is the only option. Also, I don't have a lot of Coca-Cola today, so I'm not looking forward to when I run out. That's gonna be very not fun. Not looking forward to that. Yeah, Roar. I highly doubt stone rocks that are, you know, inanimate, made of mineral, and earth, Roar.
No matter how many times I see it, it's such bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste.
Somehow I moved my muscles stiff from fear and nerves and awkwardly walked onto the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck by a feeling similar to dizziness. Trying to find a way to consistently fight Butterfly no-hit? Why do you want a no-hitter, by chance? I'm just curious. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. Sounds like a very, very, very horrible, like, wannabe rock record. Monokuma Rock. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. Also, I realized that I left desktop audio on last time, so I'm sorry about that. I have a tendency to do that every now and again. Also, it's not on this time. I made extra certain. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Want to fight her damage list? Yeah, why? I'm curious. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair. And horniness for Chiaki for whatever reason. As if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. Oh yeah, also I'm not going to be able to do voice acting for very long because this is going to be a trial and they do all the voices themselves, so this is probably just going to be the trial. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs, and after a while the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. I bet all the fucking ladies in the elevator are having a fun time, aren't they? And then it stopped altogether.
Aim, defeat the boring routine.
So,
I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
impossible!
It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway.
Because after Immortal Severance, if I get it, I want to do Purification. Yeah, but what is your goal? I don't understand. If you're going for different endings, what's the goal of doing Damageless Butterfly? I don't understand. Faraz wants to do it too, but we are looking for a way to do it. So are you trying to help Faraz or what?
Nothing really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway. Kill time? To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Like,
A purpose is only gonna be a weakness. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts.
It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her is among us. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. You need to do Butterfly to get Purification? Oh, is Butterfly optional? I always thought Butterfly wasn't optional. That's weird as fuck. Oh yeah, because you get the bell from the old lady, don't you? That's right. I never fucking thought of Butterfly as an optional boss. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there's no other way for us to survive. The people are fictional. The cases are fictional. The rulings are to be determined. This is Judge Monokuma. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Would you like to save? Abso-fucking-lutely. Thank you. I think you found a possible way, but yeah, it's a matter of pulling it off, which I'm very bad at, as you can probably tell. Do I still not have any fucking skills? Where do I get fucking skills from? The fuck? What? Yeah? Where do I get the fucking skills from then? Piss off. I thought it said I buy them from the handbook, but they're nowhere. So I'm confused. Oh wait, do I go to the Monomi picture? Oh, fuck me. Look at that, I'm fucking retarded, look at me. As if that was, you know, any question, but... Wait, what? What did they do? Are you gonna tell me what they do? Oh, there we go. Increases jumping power. Increases turning power, alright. Increases max speed. Sharpness increased by 5. That might be handy. Well, this one's more beneficial than that, so I think I'm gonna go for this. Yeah, skill get, yeah. It's like Pokemon. Wild animal get. Easier to shift mood to your favor. Effective during rebuttal showdown. I have no idea. Allows you to lock onto 2 statements at once. Effective during the panic talk action. Well, yeah, give me that. I got 12 left. I've already blown through half of my weird little fucking crystal things. Shit. That's not good. Increases bullet capacity. Effective during the panic talk action. Oh, I see. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed. What is this? The influence gauge recovers over time, during concentration and fever time. Effective during the non-stop debate. Yeah, that sounds very beneficial, give me that. Okay, well I can't get that because I'm like 1 off, but... Shit. What is this? Increases the speed of memorizing a statement. Alright. Decreases delay between firing truth bullets, effective during the non-stop debate. I like how it tells you what it's useful for. That's really nice. Increases your aiming speed. Yeah, you know what? Give me that. That sounds beneficial, and it's only 1. So give me that. What does this do? Steadies your aim. I don't know. What is this? Increase the time limit? Nah, you don't need that. Slightly increases the focus gauge. Yeah, you know what? That could be beneficial. Alright, there we go. Do I have to equip them, or am I alright? No, that's not what I want. Skills list. Do I have to equip the skills? Wait, what? Are they just unlocked, or do I have to equip them? I have no fucking idea. Shit. Butterfly is hard to consistently do damage less. She has one move that she can do randomly where she spawns a butterfly that instantly goes after you after spawning. Looking for a way to avoid it, but I don't know, or make the fight go faster. The best I've done is I've done Lady Butterfly with no healing. That's the best I've done, so. And I think I got mad lucky that fight. Although I don't think I was utilizing everything I could have utilized to my advantage. Also, I'm gonna save it again really fast before we jump into this. Right, so let's deduce how Gingy got murdered, shall we? Sounds fun, right? Yeah.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
How are you doing today? I know you
During
said you
the
were
class
bored, but like
trial,
other than
you
being
will
bored, how
present
are you?
your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
I like how who done it is like one word.
If you vote correctly, then only
I don't
the
know, I've always
blackened will
appreciated
receive
that.
punishment. But if you pick the wrong
I really gotta
person,
sneeze. Give me 2 seconds.
I'll punish everyone besides the
Sorry about
blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
I thought I'd mute for a second just for your sake. You're welcome.
Oh, no matter
Don't say
how
I never
many
do
times
anything
I
nice.
hear it, it's such
Alright?
a cruel rule.
I'm alright trying to help people through some issues and my girlfriend is going through cramps. If your girlfriend is going through cramps, unironically tell her to eat a banana.
Now
Or a
then,
few bananas.
Let's first discuss the motive.
Because she might take that in a very, weird way. So just tell her to eat a banana or a few. Potassium is really good to help with cramps.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Killer.
Nevertheless,
God, he's
we
really
shouldn't
cool.
ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, I guess dead gingers are pretty bad too. So,
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
Bought her food a little bit ago? Well, look at you. Champion.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
I hardly ever buy people food. Like,
Some of us have not.
if I go to get
that
fast
game.
food and I have like a mate over
Give
or
us a
something, I'll
detailed
feel really bad if
explanation.
I don't buy them something if they don't have money, so I always buy people food if like they're
It
with me and I go
means
get fast food.
Twilight Syndrome
But other than that,
murder
I don't really
case
buy
is a
people food
non-fiction
much.
game.
Not healthy food anyway.
Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
I like the, what are those? I don't even know what kind of fruits those are. I know they grow on trees though.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Oh, you'd be surprised, Nekamaru.
So, I think it's better if we
She's like, I
clarify
swear to
whose
fucking God, you
characters
better
in the
not do
game
that
are
fourth
first.
wall bullshit again or I will punch you in the fucking dick. I swear to God. Daughter McDonald's? Yeah, I figured. That was the automatic thing I jumped to. The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. Wait a minute. This is a dumb nitpick, I know, but if there's a Girl A, a Girl B, a Girl C, a Girl D, and a Girl E, why is Guy F named Guy F rather than Guy A? Because he's the first guy, right? So you think they would name him Guy A. That's very weird. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. Who is she, like girl fucking beta or gamma? Some shit like that? By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. True identity of Girl A is probably Mikan.
I see. Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A.
Yeah, Girl A was a total fucking pussy-ass bitch. That sounds like you, Mikan.
Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
But why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy. Ha! A nasty trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Ah.
Oof.
Nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life to hear Chiaki Nanami say nasty, trashy pig shit like that.
Huh?
She's right. The one who said that was Girl B.
I see. Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Oh, is it really? Have you looked in a fucking mirror? Maybe? Hmm?
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Yeah, what Nagito means to say is,
Yeah, that's total fucking bullshit.
Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper-energetic and unique. That'd be Ibuki, wouldn't it? Yeah, Fuyuhiko, yeah. Fuyuhiko's a hyper,
Girl C
proactive,
is
young
Ibuki.
female. Absolutely.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Alright. Yeah, just shut your stupid bitch-ass mouth and let us do the trial stuff, okay? Alright? Cool. Awesome.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D, huh? There's only one person who always had a camera with them. Mahiru.
I see.
She also had a,
Girl D
ginger
is
virus,
Mahiru,
which was always with her
the
as well.
victim in this case.
Unfortunately. You have no idea what's going on? Yeah, nobody
Yeah,
else does
that's
either.
correct. Let's skip
Gingy
early
died.
and talk about
The red-haired
Gaia.
girl. With the camera. She got murdered. So, we're trying to figure it out. But I already knew. That'd be Fuyuhiko! Yeah, the first time I ever saw this game, I already guessed who the murderer was for this chapter, like pretty much in the very beginning. And I was
In the
right,
game?
but I'm not gonna give it away.
Stupid.
Just for, you know, dramatic
Reminds
tension.
me.
Even though
Wasn't
nobody
there
really gives a
another
shit.
person whose last name was also
Because what I
Kuzuryu?
realized is a lot of my viewership dipped after I stopped playing
Another
Sekiro for a bit,
person?
so like literally people only watch me play Sekiro to hear me bitch at it.
It was
'Cause
one of
apparently
the
I'm really
names
good
on
at
the
it.
staff roll. The names were Sumiki,
But as soon as I start playing
Koizumi,
Danganronpa, people usually like, no, I don't know what the fuck this is, I don't give a shit.
Sato,
Which is fair enough.
Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Everybody would rather, you know, call me bullshit at fucking Sekiro. Somebody named Jesse said I'm shit at Sekiro, even though I spent a fraction of time that other people took to beat bosses in the game.
It's not like a
So that person called me shit
That's
because
how it's
I did
written
better
on the
than, like,
staff roll.
literally a huge pie chart
Since
percent
you
of
beat
other
the
people.
game, you probably know what this actually means.
It's like, oh, you
right?
beat this boss in, like, 6 tries blind? Oh, you're fucking shit. Meanwhile, everybody else took days to beat the boss. And then somebody on Reddit was like, oh, I bet he fucking cheesed his way through the game. It's like, yeah, I totally did. I totally didn't adapt and learn to play the game better as I went. No, not at all. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. It's true, I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't fuck with. Or maybe I should. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice, it's probably because he had a little sister.
I can prove it with this. In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
It's like, I don't understand people's logic. It's like, literally before I fought Genichiro, one of the dudes in the chat was like, oh, I bet you're gonna quit the game on this next boss, like blah blah blah. This boss took me 5 days. And then I beat Genichiro in 2 tries, and the dude was like, oh, you're fucking over-leveled, that's why you did it better than me. And I was like, oh yeah, really? So I started a next playthrough, and then I went and mopped the floor with Genichiro, and I was under-leveled and under-equipped. Like, I could have had 2 more gourds, I could have had, like, another prayer necklace, and I did him early. And the guy was like, oh.
This is
And I'm
what
like,
Guy
yeah,
F said in
oh.
the game.
Like, you just suck. Like, I adapted better than you did. I'm not saying I'm better than you, but I'm saying I definitely adapted better than you did. And for you to call me out and call me
There's no
shit
doubt
just
that Guy F
because,
had a
like,
little sister.
oh, I struggled on this spear dude for, like, what, 10 minutes? Honestly, the only reason I struggled on the spear dude is because I was very, very new to the game, and I was playing it like a Dark Souls game, and I forgot about the element of stealth. So, like, I forgot the element of stealth, and I didn't know that you could de-aggro mini-bosses, because had I known that, I would have literally just went back and forth until I killed all the enemies around the spear dude. And then I would have fought the spear dude solo. But what I was trying to do is I was literally trying to run up on the spear dude, kill everybody else at the same time, and fight the spear dude, which is why it was so hard.
Plus,
And then people are like, oh, is he really struggling on a fucking tutorial
that's why the
boss?
name
It's like, well, I'm
Kuzuryu
new to the
appeared
game.
twice.
I skipped through the window that told you about equipping skills, so I was under the impression that you only had to unlock them, not equip them, because I accidentally thumbed circle through a menu or something like that, and I never read that, so I didn't have that information. People were telling me, oh, just use the shinobi axe, just use this, if only there was a way to do this without having to do all this. Oh well, I guess there isn't. And it's like, I didn't know. I'm brand new to the game. Sorry I don't have the same level of knowledge that you do, and you're gonna shit on me for it? Like, okay. So, like, that was just fucking stupid. But then, of course, when I adapt to the game and I know the combat and shit like that, I pissed through the whole game, pretty much. Like, what, the first owl took me, like, 4 attempts, and that was with Demon Bell? I beat Corrupt Monk in, like, 1 or 2 legit tries. Like, fucking come on, dude. I beat Guardian Ape in, like, 6 tries, and I feel like that took me way longer than it should have. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is the girl that died in the beginning. Yeah, see, the only reason I died on Guardian Ape so much is because I forgot you could de-lock the camera and run away from the scream shit, and the scream shit kept killing me. Because I didn't know about the item that, like, undid the fucking build-up of, terror, or whatever the fuck it was. So it's like, I can rinse Guardian Ape now, but, like, when I was first fighting him, I forgot about the mechanic where you can de-lock the camera and run away from him. Because I was always trying to back up and jump away from it, you know what I mean? So it's like, as soon as I figured that shit out, I did him on the next try. Like, it wasn't even hard. Like, Guardian Ape is one of my easiest bosses, I think. A lot of people struggle with his attacks, because they're kind of weird, but, like, honestly, on Guardian Ape, all you really have to do is spam deflect, and then just time the move that stuns him in Phase 2, and you're Gucci. Honestly, I hate Phase 1 Guardian Ape way more than Phase 2. Phase 2 is, like, so fucking easy peasy.
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game.
Oh, funny you say that, Fuyuhiko.
It's definitely based on true
Yeah, you
events.
think first phase is the hard part? So do I.
That's why it's the
See, that's like a preconception everybody has about Souls games and FromSoft games in general. They're like, oh, the first fight, the first part of this fight is so hard. I can't wait to see what Phase 2 and Phase 3 are going to be like. I'm going to be so fucked. And then what FromSoft typically does, is like with Ishin, right? They'll make Phase 1 seem like really fucking ridiculous, and then it's like actually not that bad. And then Phase 2 comes out and you're like, oh, Jesus Christ. And then Phase 3 is literally just Phase 2, but a little bit different. So it's like really not that bad.
the type to die easy. I'd have fucking killed her
There's
myself
several
a long
bosses in
time ago.
FromSoft games where literally the later phases are the easier part. You know what I mean?
When I
So it's
first
just a
entered
preconception that
Post
players
Academy,
have that it's gonna get, you know,
she was
increasingly
mouthing
more
off to me
difficult the
as
further you
usual,
progress in the fight, but that's not always the case.
Set me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
You fucking tell him, Fuyuhiko. Jesus Christ.
I see. So you're
God
never
damn, don't
gonna
fuck with
accept
people under
that
fucking
game
5 feet
is
tall,
based on
right?
true events,
God damn.
huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class
What's going on,
trial
Scheller?
now.
What's up?
Nagito,
How are you doing?
you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
Well, he is a
A
Yakuza, and
mystery
he is like
that
5
easy
foot
would
tall and
make me
angry,
feel
so.
sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko
Just
wasn't
cleaning,
the
getting
killer.
ready for move out. You're moving, Scheller. Oof.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
The only thing I really want to change in my life right now is I want a decent job that I don't hate, because I don't want to work fucking fast food. I don't want to. Not that I'm working fast food currently, I don't have a job right now. But I really want to move the fuck out of my house, because I hate living here where I'm at.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko.
And I
Girl
can't
C
find work
is
in my area
Ibuki.
at all.
Girl D is
The only
Mayu.
thing that's available is
Guy
fast
F
food
is
jobs, and I
Fuyuhiko.
don't want to work that. I don't have the patience.
And the first
I am not
victim in the game
what you'd call a people
at high
person.
school
I really don't like customer
is
service. I
Fuyuhiko's
fucking
little
hate it.
Sister.
I mean, like, I can work food service as long as I'm not super pressured
That's
and as
just a
long as
story in a
customers aren't
fucking game.
assholes, but, like, if either of those things, or
so.
both of them happen,
And girl
like, it's
E
like
is
I'm not
Misato.
in a very good position, you know what I mean? Mentally.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
Can I ask how old you are, Sheller? Are you going to, like, college or something? Like, are you preparing for that, or what?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related
24?
to
I'm
Gundam's
24
last
as well.
name,
That's really
since they're
weird.
both really plain
Not really,
names.
but... I know I sound like I'm fucking 10, but I'm not. What the heck? Is that Wild Connection?
Tanaka may be
Going into a
the
trade when I
ordinary
move to
family
Eugene.
name,
Oh, you're moving
but
to
it's
Oregon, are you?
far better than Sato or Suzuki.
I see. Yeah, I'm literally a state above you, Sunshine. Also, he has a strange rivalry going on.
No one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Already in Oregon? You're just moving from Oregon to Oregon? That's awkward.
What do you mean, mystery of the game?
I think the best state I've been to, honestly, is Idaho. I fucking loved Idaho. Idaho was fantastic.
My, you don't
Awesome
know.
place.
I heard that girl E got killed.
What? No way!
Moving from Bend to Eugene, I see.
Getting killed is
I might move state,
so
because I really
violent,
don't like
you
Washington that much, because it's been my only scenery for like the past 20-something years. You're in high school right now, about to graduate. I took a program to be a certified nursing assistant, which gives me a career right out of high school. Oh, that's pretty fucking sweet. I wish I had that.
Definitely friends.
My high school was ass. Literally, the only thing my high school did is they taught you about Hitler and World War II all the time. Over and over and over again. They did not give you any life skills at all. They're like, oh, this isn't how you manage your finances. This isn't how you build a career. This isn't how you, you know, like, maintain funds for stuff. Like, they didn't teach you any of that.
Hurry up and solve it.
You literally
First
just gotta
figure out
fucking do
why
shit,
Girl
you know
E
what I
was
mean?
killed.
You literally just gotta fucking... It sucks. The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Because Girl E was the killer, yeah. Starting is at what?
Was killed is because she killed the first
Phlebotomist?
victim.
I'm going to be an EMT after. I know EMT is like something training, but
Which means Girl
I don't
E
know what a
was killed as
phlebotomist is.
revenge for the dead
that's a
high school.
botanist I am not familiar with.
What do you think?
Isn't it weird how like botany is like plants and stuff, and then like something botanist is something entirely different? That's weird, right?
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking an internship somewhere. I think if I wanted to take an internship anywhere, I'd want to be a police officer, or like a security guard. Cause, I used to be, when I was little, I used to be like a huge delinquent. Like, I would steal shit and break into places and stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't break into places like houses and shit like that, but I would like break stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I would throw rocks through windows and like steal stuff and all sorts of shit. I was quite the troublemaker when I was a fucking kid, but I leveled out pretty quick.
Is that true? Girl
And,
E,
I can, like,
she killed the first
I
victim?
have a weird uncanny habit to be able to, spy the weird behavior in people, like when they're about to steal something, or like when people are nervous. I'm really good at pointing out that kind of stuff. So I think I'd make a great security officer, or something like that. Because I used to steal stuff, I know the behaviors and like the giveaways and like habits people usually have. EMT is emergency medical technician, so basically a paramedic. Oh, that sounds fucking awesome. That sounds really cool. I wouldn't mind being a paramedic.
I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second
Yeah, I wouldn't
nature
mind
to
being a
retro
paramedic. That'd be
games.
fun, I guess.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is the basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining.
You had to do clinicals in hospitals and I didn't like it.
Girl A,
Oof.
Girl B.
Yeah, see, that's the
Girl
only
C,
thing
and
I
Girl
couldn't
D
get
were
into being a
attempting
nursing
to
student
hide
is
the
like
sound
dealing with
glass
old people
breaking.
and like people coughing everywhere. I couldn't do that. I'm not exactly a germaphobe, but like when people don't cover their mouths or like don't wash their hands and go touching shit, or I don't know where their hands have been. Like, this is literally just me. Like, my room is upstairs. Every time I go downstairs or I come back from outside, I habitually wash my hands every time. Because I don't like not having my hands clean. If I've been somewhere, you know what I mean?
Climb the stairs to the second floor.
So it's like,
and
I'm
head
kind of
to
freaked
that
out
sound.
by that. And I don't like people, like, sneezing around me unless they, like, cover their mouths or something, or, like, they have hand sanitizer on them. But I'm not a germaphobe, like, by any means, but, like, it's just that kind of shit puts me off, you know what I mean?
So Girl D went to get the key from the office.
Yeah, but, like, if I was gonna do anything in a field, I'd want to be security, or, like, I'd want to go on ride-alongs and study to become a police officer and go to school for that, or whatever. That's something I'd be really interested in. I'm quite a tough bastard. I've been through so much shit. Like, when I was young, I got scalded with, like, really hot soup. So I have a scar across my chest and across my arm. I'll take a photo of it sometime, but, like, I have a scar across my chest and my arm. And, I've gotten stabbed in my forearm. I've fallen off a 2-story building. I've cracked my skull open. Like, split my head in half. From a bike accident. I've been hit by 6 cars. Like, I've been through some serious shit. Yeah, I'm not a germaphobe, but I have germaphobe-like traits. Well, it's like, okay, if you were out at dinner, you wouldn't want a random person coming by and going like, achoo, like in your direction, would you? Like, no, you wouldn't like that, would you? What if somebody did that, like, over your soup while you were eating or some shit? It's like, that's just gross as fuck. I mean, if somebody, like, sneezes in public and they, like, turn their head away from you and, like, cough into their elbow or something, that's fine, I don't care. But, like, if they just show no regard for, like, people around them and just, like, do it without any care, that's, like, you know what I mean? It's an entirely different thing, I think, at that point.
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she
I would
killed
say
the
thank you
first
for the
victim.
spice if they sneezed in my soup, really?
Did she lock the
Would you?
music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Just kidding, but I get it, yeah, that's what I thought.
Which means
I was gonna say, you're into
Girlie
some
was
really
hiding that
kinky
key.
shit if you're into people
We can
sneezing in
assume
your
she
food.
used it to lock the music room after
There's
she
gotta
left.
be fetishes like that in America. There literally has to be fetishes like that, you know, when pertaining to food.
But Girl D was the one
There
who
has
went
to be
the
something
office
like
to
that.
get
I
the
have to
key
study.
the music room, right?
I have to study that and see if that's a thing, because it's gotta be a thing somewhere in some foreign country. There is? Yeah, I bet there is. I wouldn't be surprised if my searches on the deep, dark web brought me to some very shady parts of town, if you know what I mean. Because I'm curious. I'm sickeningly curious. I have to know. Now that I've thought about it, it's just one of those things that I have to know. And I have to be knowledgeable of.
Entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then forget this.
It's something I have to do now. It's like a personal vendetta.
Hey,
It's like I
Girl
need
E
this
really the
knowledge.
killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Well, yeah, obviously she is. Play the fucking game, you little frickin' troll. Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? Guess I need to clear that up first. Gross? It's not gross, I just want knowledge. That's never a bad thing. You can never know too much. Well, sometimes you can. My male friend sent me a very sketchy photo one time, and I don't want to talk about it, even though I mentioned it, but...
What did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room
What?
and escaped outside.
I don't know what the fuck any of this is.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school?
Oh, she broke the vase?
Music room. To go back to the music room from outside,
Wait, what?
you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance
Okay,
hall,
that's something I can contradict, but I don't know if
the other
I'm
four
doing
girls
that.
should have been there.
Wait, what?
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
Oh, do I contradict
How
that
did
with
she
the
able to
vase?
get past those four and wait in front of the music room?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Passageway! Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
No, I don't think that's it. What Girl E did after the murder in the music room, I need to find the clue that will clarify that. I don't fucking know.
Killed the first victim in the music room.
I'm going to automatically assume it's what Nekomaru said with the vase, but I have no idea.
To go back to the, you need to go through. Plus,
I really wish the reticle would quit bobbing around like that. Imagine if it did that in fucking shooters. Stop. Yeah, it did.
That's wrong.
Fucking hell, I can't believe I got that right. 1 in a million. There's scat porn that exists? Yeah, I've seen it.
First of all, the
For
sound
whatever
the girls
reason,
heard
people
wasn't
really
the
like
window
watching girls shit in panties for whatever reason. And then, you know, there's people that, like, literally eat feces and stuff like that. There's a word for it, but I forgot what it is.
Broke to make that sound.
But there definitely is a food fetish? Yeah, absolutely.
Hey,
See, it's educational, right?
you go.
See how fucked up the people around you are, and you may not even know it. Isn't that horrifying? Yeah, absolutely.
After the murder,
That woman in a business suit carrying a briefcase
next to the musical.
could be into some really freaky deaky fucking shit, and you don't even know.
So the sound of breaking glass that the four girls heard wasn't the music room's window.
I don't understand some things. I'm not gonna try to understand some things, but I like to know that they exist.
Probably.
So I can just wonder why they exist, if that makes sense.
Actually, the murder was nearly.
It's just, I don't know, man. There's some fucking weird people out there. I'm not judging anybody. Like, if you're into what you're into, like, I'm not gonna stop you, no matter how fucked up it is, but...
Broke the window.
Goddamn, there's
and went
some
to the
weird
office
people
to
out
get
there.
the key.
Had an ex that was into scary, rough shit. Yeah, like, okay, there's girls like Sonia that can watch Friday the 13th and be aroused and happy, like, through watching teenagers get eviscerated, because, like, I'm the same way. I can watch Friday the 13th a million times and not get bored, because I just love watching teenagers die. I don't know what it is, but it's really fun. Like, I get a joy from watching people die in movies in gruesome ways. Like, I could straight up watch Hostel, or Saw, or, like, I could watch whatever. And, like, it's not gonna make me queasy at all. Like, you're talking to a dude that saw Evil Dead when I was, like, 5 years old. Like, I was just totally into it. Like, demons and shit, I was like, yeah, this is pretty neat, but...
All she had to do was break the vase in the next.
But yeah, there's some
classroom.
freaky fucking people out there. There's some really freaky people out there. There really is.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the four of them
I mean,
ran
like,
over
comparatively,
after
there's
the
some,
sound,
you know, there's some
E acted like
stuff
she
that,
had
like,
just rushed
isn't
over
as
tea.
rough, that's, like, not as weird, but then there's some really fucking dark, sketchy shit.
I see.
There's some super
the
dark,
mystery has
sketchy
been
shit out there. There really is.
Wait a minute. The mystery hasn't
Like,
been
there's the whole
solved
scat
yet.
thing, the
You haven't
evisceration
determined
thing,
what
the
the
fucking
murder
cake
weapon
farting
was yet.
thing. Like, there's all sorts of crazy weird stuff. There's Tub Girl, there's goddamn... Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Who cares about the murder weapon? Ginger's dead. Fine, crisis averted.
Not cool. I went to all the trouble of making
This was a girl that would cry if she stubbed her toe, too. Well,
stick with it to the end.
I don't know what kind of sick fuck you are to get your jollies off from stubbing your toe, or like stepping on Legos, or something like that. But you horrify me. Yeah, it's different when you're turned on, exactly, but like if anybody gets turned on from stepping on Legos or like stubbing their toe, that's some weird shit. Cause who the hell could possibly
Figure out
like
the
that?
weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Slapping I can get, but punching is too far for me too. Girl likes to get scratched though. Yeah, like that's fine.
Which means I'll
Like
feel
some girls like being
disgusting.
spanked or scratched or whatever, like...
You're the disgusting one.
Yeah, Mega Blocks are a whole different field. Don't even get me started with the Mega Blocks. That's entirely different.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the
But yeah, like
game,
some girls
though.
like getting spanked, which I can understand. Like, you know, some girls have like the whole daddy fetish thing, which I don't understand at all. But like, do what you do. I mean, land of the free, brothers. Do what you want. You know what I mean? But an unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it.
What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you regarding the white noise in the non-stop debates. Why did I call it white noise? That's a little bit racist. I could have just called it noise and nobody would have batted an eye, but I had to draw attention to the fact that it's white noise. What the fuck is wrong with me? Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with the silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. You get the gist, right? It appears the debate is getting tough, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something, I wonder who it is. Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck and have fun. Sorry you grew up poor. Sorry that felt mean typing. No, I didn't grow up with Mega Bloks. I didn't grow up with Legos either.
I'll tell you guys what I grew up with, and your mind is gonna be blown to fuck.
Weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Yup.
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
No, that's bullshit. I shot that.
To be a weapon.
Asshole. Oh yeah, it did say something about words being really tough. Probably why I can't read so well.
Bigger. The investigation conducts universal chaos.
Yeah, but I'll tell you guys a couple things after this, after I have to
How
focus.
about beating her with gravel instead?
Yep. Yup.
I agree with that.
See, everybody's like, oh, that is so fucking vague. What the fuck are you supposed to do? It's like Ibuki literally puts it right there. Like, okay, this is my explanation for this. See, everybody, let me put my controller down for a minute so I can focus on words. Everybody says this game is super vague because they can't figure out simple shit, right? I've explained it like this. If you take an empty potato sack and you fill it with bricks and you hit somebody with it, it becomes a weapon, right? If you take this swimsuit and you tie it by putting gravel in it, like, and then tying it up like a shopping bag, you could smack somebody with it and have it be a weapon, right? Gravel would be heavy if there was enough of it and it was applied with enough force, yes? Ibuki literally says maybe it was the gravel from the fish tank. It's like, yeah, that could be a weapon, potentially. Whether it be bricks, cinder blocks, whatever, it's like, it could be turned into a weapon, you know what I mean? So everybody's like, oh, that doesn't make any fucking sense. It's like, no, you're retarded. It literally tells you. It puts it plain as day. It's really fucking dumb. But yeah, like, I didn't grow up with, like, Legos or Mega Bloks or race cars or anything like that. Literally, what I grew up with, are you ready to have your fucking minds blown? I was such a cool kid. Are you fucking ready for this? What I would do is I would build, like, Hot Wheels tracks. Like, you know, the plastic tracks that you race the cars on. But I wouldn't use cars. I would use marbles. And I know what you're thinking, like, why the fuck would you use marbles? Check this out, it's really cool. So I was literally able to use different parts of vacuum cleaners and Hot Wheels tracks and, like, God knows what else. And I was able to make these super elaborate race car tracks throughout my house. And I would, like, weave them over and under the tables and stuff, and, like, over chairs and through chairs and, like, all this crazy shit. I would run it along the mantle and have it do, like, a loop. Like, I don't know. I was just into some really crafty, like, MacGyver shit when I was a kid. But that's what I did for fun. And then, I discovered porn. And then, that was quite the slippery slope, as you could imagine.
My goodness.
Technology helped,
I got
of
it
course.
right. And I was just throwing things out there.
2D characters also help. Because, real porn is gross. I don't like real porn. I can watch 2D porn, like hentai, all day. And, like, Yuri and all that shit, but I can't get into, like, real porn. Just, grosses me out. There's no heart in it. That's what I don't like. There's no heart in real porn. When you're sitting there watching a real porn, you know for a damn fact that is a grown lady who hates herself. And that's just a guy that's happy to be there. That's all it is. That's all real porn is. I'm sorry to burst your bubbles of imagination, but that's literally how it is. Either that or the lady's in a very poor financial situation and she has no other option.
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Yeah, some sort of bag, exactly.
What kind of bag?
Yeah, but you know ladies that do real-life porn literally hate themselves, otherwise they would not be there.
If the weapon is
Either
something
that or
that
they
appears
just
in the
enjoy
game,
dick, which is
then so
perfectly
the
fine.
bag.
If you enjoy dick, why not make it into a hobby? Why not turn that hobby into a lifelong career? If you enjoy it, you enjoy it. Some ladies like dick, some don't. If you can get paid for it, go for it. I also think that's why some ladies are strippers, honestly.
If you tie the
I think they
swimsuit
like,
a bag and
you know,
stuff it
having
full of
people
gravel,
watch them strip for
it'll
money.
make an effective weapon.
I think that's partly it. I mean, you have to, like, take pride in the job to enjoy it, right? So.
Gravel inside the swimsuit?
Yeah, exactly. You know a couple of girls that love being cam girls. Exactly. Like, they're just happy that somebody likes watching them. But the thing about being a cam girl is, like, if I was in that position, I don't know if people be watching me for, like, because I'm hot, or, like, just because they like boobs and they don't care for the personality. Like, I don't know. Like, it's just weird. In the future, you know what they should do? They should have a platform that's just like Twitch, but purely for stripping. Like, purely for stripping, but it's like a communal platform. You know what I mean? So, like, literally everybody can converse and be like, oh, who's your favorite stripper? Oh, who's your favorite stripper? Oh, that stripper's pretty cool. I'll go check them out and give them a follow and subscribe and throw them some bits and shit. That'd be fucking amazing, wouldn't it? That's a fucking awesome idea. Nobody better steal that shit from me. You hear me, Jeff Bezos? That's my fucking idea, you prick. You're rich enough. With your jet skis.
But the real important talk
asshole.
Now.
I could use a jet ski.
Girl E
Not that
had
I would ever
someone who
use
could be
it, but I
called
could
an
use a jet
accomplice.
ski just to say that I
That
have one and
person
brag
was
to my
actually
friends and shit.
Girl D.
Girl D.
That exists? What's it called?
Mahiru, right?
I've never heard of such a thing. It's called Plex Storm? Yeah, see? I've never heard of that. Therefore, it's not popular enough, so I could make my own, have it grow bigger than Plex Storm, buy out Plex Storm, and have an even bigger platform.
The piece of face that became an
I know what my
important
life's
clue
mission
in
is
the
now.
murder. Girl D got
I've figured it out. I've had a revelation. Like, you know in those films when you go and smoke peyote with the Native Americans? I feel like I've just had one of those through Twitch. It's called Plex Storm. It's a pretty dead platform, though. Exactly, it's a dead platform. Therefore, revitalize it, make it better. Comparatively, you know, there you go. Rolling in the deep. Rolling in the deep.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up
A lot of cam girls tried it when it came out, but Chatterbait was more lucrative, so they left. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, Tyler? How are you doing? Holy water? Yeah, that's not gonna save you after this stream. I'm sorry. I don't know how long you've been here, but it's been quite a ride downhill, if you know what I mean. One thing led to another, and that thing led to another thing, and now we're here, so.
She couldn't go back.
Not very good. Honestly, I'm surprised Twitch hasn't sent me a message yet and been like, yeah, buddy, we're gonna, have to talk about some of the stuff that you end up saying when you're streaming. Because a lot of it is not great. How are you doing, Tyler? Hopefully you're well. Welcome back, by the way.
Just in case.
Yeah, Twitch, excuse me, what the fuck? Exactly. Honestly, like, I'm surprised I haven't gotten a, like, email notification from Twitch yet saying, yeah, we're gonna have to, fucking throw some cinder blocks and tie them to your ankles with chains and, like, throw you in a river that nobody's ever heard of in, like, Wyoming or some shit, a state that nobody cares about. Girlie's killer right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Ooh, fucking Nagito?
I see.
God, he's such a nice ass. I can't stop thinking about Nagito.
There are far worse streams? Thank you very much, Scheller. I don't know if you mean that, like, comparatively, like, oh yeah, you're bad, but there's people who are worse, or if there's people that talk about worse shit than I do. Like, I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or, like, a backsided compliment, you know what I mean? Remember how long Tyler 1 lasted? Who's Tyler 1? I have no idea who that is. Doing okay, do far. How are you doing tonight? I'm gonna assume that's a typo and you meant to put an S instead of a D. Oh yeah, you're on keyboard. S and D are right next to each other. That makes absolute sense. Don't worry. Yeah, who the fuck is Tyler 1? I've never heard of Tyler 1 before. My stream is so-so. Thank you very much, Tyler. I appreciate it.
What? It's just a story.
See, when I
in a
first
video
started
game,
streaming,
isn't
I
it?
didn't think I would even manage to entertain 10 people on this platform. Yet there's like 300 people who want to, listen to me fucking spout bullshit, so I take that as a victory.
That's all you can say. If that game is
This is a
telling
great
the
stream,
truth,
10 out of 10.
it'd be a
Thank
huge
you, I
problem
appreciate
for
that
me.
even more. Especially because I'm a fucking mongoloid who literally just spouts bullshit and borderline racial slurs and a whole bunch of fucked up, like, stereotype humor, but...
That is, I'm terribly sorry, but...
Yes, oh yeah, that was another thing. Thank you for reminding me, Tyler, actually. You guys have no idea some of the super fucked up jokes I make with my friend, because... Let me just throw this out there. Me and my friend are racist to each other on purpose because it's really funny, and we don't take it seriously. You know what I mean? So that enables us to do a lot more fucked up funny stuff by, like, being really, really stereotypical and, like, making really racist humor jokes, but, like, I can't do that on Twitch, obviously. Otherwise I'd get in big trouble, and that's a no-no from Twitch, so I can't do that. But I guarantee you, if I was allowed to go full fucking throttle some of the time, this stream would be like 50-fold what it is. Guarantee you.
Even if I don't remember remember, I already know.
But I
It's
can't,
obvious
because
that
Twitch
guy is
TOS.
the
I don't want to
killer.
get in trouble. I have said the bad F word here and there, and I really try not to.
No one
But I
would
used
kill
to
a
say
nice
that word a
person like
lot when I
Mahiru
was little,
besides a
because I would
piece of
always fuck
shit
around with
menace
friends
to
and stuff like that.
society like Fuyuhiko.
But, like, let me again throw this out there. If I ever happen to say anything that comes off super fucking offensive, know that I don't mean it. I am not a racist person by any means. I hate everybody equally. I fucking hate everybody equally. So, like, it's not like I pick people out and single people out to be fucking shitty towards. It's like I'm shitty toward everybody because I hate people. So, yeah.
Sure do talk a lot of
If you were allowed to be racist on here, I would not be known as normal. Yeah. See, like, me and my friend literally just... We kind of casually throw out jokes here and there. We make fun of fat people. We make fun of Jewish people. We make fun of everybody. Nobody is exempt from judgment.
Does Mahiru's murder have anything to do
Like,
with that
comical
theory?
judgment, I mean. So, like, literally everybody's fair game. The poor, you know, abuse victims, addiction, you know, people struggling with that, stuff like that. Like, literally nobody is safe, if you know what I mean. No, the game of Mahiru's deaths are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl Lee and Mahiru's murder. What, the photos? I don't know. Oh, the bat?
I can prove it with
Yeah,
this.
nice. Way to second guess
I'm not
myself.
sure the two events
Automatic
are
victory
unrelated.
when I
At
assume
the
I'm
very
wrong.
least, the
Look at
killer
that.
has definitely played
Your
the
best
game.
friend is a Jewish, bisexual, autistic, left-leaning weightlifter. That fucking sounds like a superhero whose backstory is like, oh, like, atomic waste, dead parents, dark past, you know, shit like that. That's what that sounds like. Sounds like your friend is literally a superhero from, like, the Marvel comic universe.
And Girl
I'm a
E
skinny,
was
straight,
killed by a
right-leaning German with
both killed
dyslexia.
by a
You're
blow to the
German,
head
really.
with a metal bat.
I would have never guessed that.
There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Yeah, I would have never guessed that.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim.
7.5 inches, well, you have me beat.
Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru.
Then again, I drank a
right?
lot of Mountain Dew as a kid.
You better cut that out right now. There is no way.
You're
a
welcome,
stupid
Mountain
game
Dew.
Could be the motive.
I know that's not exactly positive publicity, but it's publicity nonetheless, so you should be thankful for it. Alright, Mountain Dew? It's not like your Coca-Cola. Get that shit out of my face.
That's why you killed her as revenge.
So my friend's family history makes him Jewish. Ah, I see. You rip on each other constantly? Yeah, see, that's how my friend is. Literally, my friend is half black and half Asian. And you could definitely see the potential for jokes. I know you're viewing it right now in your head. You're like, black and Asian? Oh yeah, there's a lot of shit I could do with that. Yeah, he's like a very fucked up racial Oreo cookie. It's very weird. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many things you could do with black and Asian as a mix. I'm not paying attention to this at all, but you guys should, instead of listening to me bullshit, but I already know what happens, you guys don't. This is more for you than it is for me. Yeah, but just know that I'm a very fucked up person, and I set limitations on myself to abide by Twitch TOS. But if I did not have to abide
and use the game motive as their
for
cover?
Twitch TOS, I'd be a lot more fucked up than I am.
Isn't that what happened?
Not here for the game, you're here for me? Oh, well, I appreciate that. Also, that's slightly gay, but I appreciate it, because it's meant in a good way. Not that being gay is bad, being gay is perfectly fine. Look at Hajime and Nagito. They're perfectly happy.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Whoa! Sounds like something I'd say. Maybe she's my child and I just don't know. No, I haven't had sex in like 7 years. Can't be my kid. Maybe she's older than 7 years old, who knows?
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll?
It's all the anime you see.
Killing Mahiru?
2D girls are too good to warrant any attraction to real females. Fuck off, I'm shooting that point blank.
Do you know where Hiyoko was today?
Wait, what?
She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
What the fuck are we talking about?
But I didn't go to the beach house.
Oh, but you did.
I was squishing Mr. Ants all day.
Nah, that's bullshit. How can I contradict that? Hold on, what she said clearly contradicts information I know. Yeah, but what is it?
You four-eyed troll?
The footprints?
Accusing me of killing Mahiru?
Yeah, well, it's not the trash can or the metal bat or anything else, so I think we can automatically assume it's the footprints.
Why do you doubt Hyoko?
Watch me still get it wrong.
She was at the beach house. But I didn't go to the beach house.
Megan, go to beach house. Yeah, you fucking did. You fucking bitch. Also, Chris Hansen, look away for a minute, because she looks like a very weird lolly lollipop.
Seriously, I told
Seriously,
you I
Chris
did.
Hansen. Look away just this once, alright, Chris? We've been really tight, you and I.
Footprints in the sand in
Just
front of the beach
look the
house.
other direction and sweep
Aren't
this
they
one under
yours?
the rug, alright? Metaphorically? Okay.
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Nikon's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that.
Oh wow, that's sad. Oh yeah, you know what? Talking about footprints, that's another great fetish that, like, I think is seriously looked past. Foot fetishism. Yes, it's a thing. I don't know why people are attracted to it. I guess because it's, like, so obscure and different. Yeah, there's foot fetishisms.
Collected? I never gave you permission
There's
to
people who
collect
literally
that
like
nasty
feet.
photo.
Yeah. Like, there's foot jobs and all sorts of crazy shit out there.
We're facing away,
I almost thought Pecco said foot job for a minute. I was like, wait, what?
which means
God damn.
when the owner
That's
of
wishful
these
thinking, isn't it?
went inside the beach house.
Yeah, but like people are into some really, really weird shit. Do some Googling after this. Or do it right now. What's stopping you?
Are you talking
It's not like I'm important. You can look up foot fetishism on your own free time and do whatever you want.
Are you saying
I skipped that, whoops.
person went inside the beach house? The body
Yeah, but
hadn't
what's to
appeared
stop you
yet?
from doing it right now? Your girlfriend's sister's boyfriend has a foot fetish. Okay. Girlfriend's sister's boyfriend. Oof.
Which means something happened between those two events.
I don't know, that was a very weird, like, mix of relations. Like, you know, it's like when...
I remember when
Oh
I went
yeah,
to the
she's
beach
twice
house.
removed on my grandfather's side of the family, but she's second cousin to my aunt. And it's like, wait, what?
So you finally decided to.
And it's like, literally, you have to, like, flip through that one website and figure out where your family tree
Sure, you
fucking
guys
goes,
already
because it
know
probably
this,
goes
but
to, like,
going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
somewhere in Norse mythology, and you don't even know what the fuck is going
never
on.
heard of that daily
Or who the
routine
fuck that person
before.
is, because you've literally never seen them in your life and only heard about them
And that's when I
through
went to
other
the
members
beach
of your
house.
family.
I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Oh, but doesn't it, though?
So easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Yeah, no shit.
Huh?
It's a lie?
Huh?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves.
Yeah, it's absolutely a lie.
If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even
She
prove
also
that
says
I'm
she's
lying?
16 years old, and Mari Povich determined that was also a lie. Because she's like fucking 10.
There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots
Yeah,
like
foot
you
fetishes
guys
are
would
actually
do
fairly
that.
common. Yeah, you'd be surprised, especially in the US. There are some fucking weird people over here. Like, people who literally want to eat deep-fried Whoppers. That weird. Yeah. You heard right. There's people who want to eat deep-fried Whoppers. Like, here, let me pause real quick. Let me explain something really fast. If I can. Okay, there are literally people in America that want to eat shit just because they have the freedom to do so. So, like, okay, there's deep-fried ice cream cake. There's deep-fried ice cream. There are deep-fried Whoppers, and people literally want to feed themselves this shit just because they can. What would make you want to do that to yourself? Like, I don't understand. No, I've never had deep-fried ice cream. I've never even thought about it. See, like, this is the way I view things. When I go and get fast food, I'm disgusted with myself enough. I'm like, I should not be eating this. I'm going to consciously hand this cashier my money with the knowledge that I'm about to ingest this horrible, horrible food for myself. But then there's other kinds of people that are like, oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna get me a deep-fried double-decker fucking deluxe cheeseburger on a fucking boat. And it's like, what, dude? Like, you don't need this shit. You really don't fucking need this shit at all. Like, this is going to kill you, do you understand? Oh, I don't give a fuck. But it's like people in America will literally eat anything just because they can or have the ability to. And then when you call them out on it, they'll be like, oh, you shouldn't fat shame freedom, motherfucker. Fucking yeehaw, bald eagles. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you people? God damn, like seriously, get a grip on yourselves for fuck's sake.
Go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk.
More of an Asian thing, actually, and it's delicious. I'm still gonna blame America, because I can. Because there are Americans that no doubt eat it, because, like I said, they'll eat anything. I'm not throwing shade, America. I love you.
Obviously not.
You're the only state I can literally watch a redneck white dad trash his sister, punching her in the face, and then go for a fucking four-wheel ride and fly off a mountain. That is the only country that you can see that shit in. So thank you, America. You're beautiful. I'm guessing it's the letter. Hyoko said she never saw Mahiru, but is that really true? Yeah, it's gotta be the letter, right? Because that's basically evidence that proves that they had some contact, right? Okay, I'm not contradicting the morning walk, because I can't prove that or not, or disprove it.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
No, but she did, because it said we should meet at the beach house.
Obviously not.
Right? Yes?
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
What? Girl?
Damn it!
How did I mess up? What the fuck?
I did go to the beach house.
Wait, what?
Only during my morning walk. I did
What do I
go
have
any
that
other
proves that her and
time.
Mahiru were together other than the letter?
Then you
That
didn't
doesn't
meet
make
up
any
with
sense.
Mahiru at the beach house?
What? I don't understand. Maybe I shot too early.
Obviously not.
Maybe I should wait a
Saying I
minute.
met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Well, yeah, apparently, because I got it wrong, I guess. What the
I
fuck?
did go to the beach house,
I don't know.
but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
What the fuck? I don't understand.
The beach house?
What other evidence is there to support that at all? The footprints? I don't know.
Idiots.
It's either the footprints or the letter. I have no idea. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to shoot this shit at.
But only during my morning walk.
What?
No, that's wrong.
How does that contradict that? I don't understand. You're gonna have to explain that to me, because I have no fucking idea.
Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
So it was the letter. Oh, she met up with Mahiru at 2 separate times? Or something? Is it something like that? Is it like a technicality or some shit? I go to culinary school and we literally have to take a course on this kind of stuff. I understand you. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, it's like... Oh, okay, literally, like... Okay, check this out. Scheller, I don't have any more whiskey. I won't have any more whiskey until the 1st, unfortunately. I'm literally being serious. I will not have any more whiskey until... the 1st of next month. And the reason for that, I cannot buy alcohol myself because my ID is currently out of date. Yeah, until the 1st. I know, it's very unfortunate. I'm gonna have to find something else to stream until then because I don't want to blow through Danganronpa 2 and not drink. Because that was the whole point of the playthrough, so I'm kind of trying to limit myself on it, but it's really hard. Just because I don't want to, you know, play Sekiro anymore, but... what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. It's like ingesting toxic waste. An American can go look at a menu and get the most fucked up thing on the menu purely because they can, and they have the ability and the rights to be able to do so. But that's literally the same as going to a tanker truck and, like, ingesting sewage or, like, toxic waste or some shit. It's not gonna give you superpowers, it's gonna give you heart disease, alright? This isn't a fucking comic book. I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. I don't have The Witcher. I've heard good things about it, but I don't have it. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hyoko Saionji. I will tell you one game I am going to play when it releases, Borderlands 3. When that shit comes out, I'm probably going to be playing that for like 6 years on Twitch. So, if you guys are not into Borderlands, you might want to fuck off when that comes around, because I swear to you, I will be playing that day in, day out. For like 15 hours at a time, no fucking joke. Unless I have a job at that point. If I have a job at that point, obviously job comes first, but on all my free time, I will be playing that game. Day in, day out. Guaranteed.
Where's that letter?
Heart disease isn't a big deal, not when I'm enjoying my fucking burger. Yeah. Priorities are definitely 10 out of 10, clearly. I don't even know why I'm even bothering to question the fucking priorities of America, honestly. I mean, Donald Trump's president, so. Yeah, I'm super excited for Borderlands 3. Super excited.
Me and Hajime met up at the
Literally every Borderlands game that has released, Borderlands 1, I played it for like 4 years. Borderlands 2, played it for like 6 years. Borderlands the pre-sequel, I played it for like maybe 2 years and then got burnt out and bored as fuck. But, in my defense, pre-sequel was not as good.
I saw you
At
about
all.
30 minutes
Like,
later,
not as
so
good.
it should have
Nowhere
been
even
around
remotely as
3:30
good.
PM.
But, yeah. I think Borderlands would be a really fun community game to play with people. Like, with, like, viewers and subs and shit like that. Like, I'm not gonna exclude anybody from being able to play with me because they don't have a subscriber status, but, like, I just want to play with people and have a good fucking time. You know what I mean? That's all I want. But yeah, Borderlands 3 would be, like, a great community game to fuck around with. I liked Nisha. If you get a certain weapon with Nisha, she becomes really broken. So, yeah. Took off work for the 7 days for Borderlands 3. I was going to buy the $250 collection edition, but they ran out so quickly, so I bought the $100 version instead. Good lad. You want to play Minecraft again? My friend literally bought me a game one time. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Grand Theft Auto 5. So, when Grand Theft Auto 5 first released, he bought me Grand Theft Auto 5, and he's like, I'll give this to you on one condition. You gotta play Minecraft with me. And I was like, oh, dude, I don't want to fucking play Minecraft. And he's like, dude, you'll love it if we play it together, I promise. I don't understand the appeal of Minecraft at all. Like, I get the creative aspect of it, but it's literally just virtual Legos that you don't have to clean up. With more effort, like, you gotta chop down trees, you have to, like, mine mineral and shit like that to build houses and shit. I don't understand. I don't get the appeal of it. Like, I don't get it. It's not a game for me, at all. Like, I don't understand it whatsoever.
It's just a coincidence that
Yeah, watching Wilhelm become more and more robotic was tight, yeah, that was pretty cool. That was a nice touch. And it went in line with the Borderlands 2 story, so that was pretty cool, I guess.
anyone during that time.
For some reason.
Sorry, I really should be paying attention to this, but I'm just not. I'm so tuned out because I already know the game pretty well.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him.
Yeah, but when Borderlands 3 comes out, I'm gonna be playing that for a long fucking time, so sorry if you don't like Borderlands, but when that releases, I'm definitely gonna be playing the shit out of it. I'm going to play every character, I'm going to do every skill tree, I'm going to get all the weapons. There's gonna be DLC, then there's gonna be like a level cap DLC increase. Oh, man. Yeah, Krieg in Borderlands 2 is great. Yeah, Krieg was fucking fun to play. The only thing I don't like about Krieg is that in OP levels, Krieg becomes fucking useless as shit.
Is she really crying?
He's really useless in OP levels, but like if you're just playing through like a first or second playthrough, Krieg is great. He's a lot of fun. No joke, you've put 2,000 hours into Borderlands 2 and about 700 hours into Borderlands 1. Yeah, I'm probably about the same. The amount of characters I've made on Borderlands 2 is fucking insane. I already streamed Borderlands 2 for a playthrough, but like I don't want to look at it anymore because I've played it so much, you know what I mean? Like I'm visually sick of it. And I can literally recite like 80% of the dialogue like word for word. So yeah, like I really can't look at Borderlands 2 anymore, but when Borderlands 3 releases, I'm gonna be going to fucking town on that. By far. The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Yeah, well, the closet. That's why she met up with Mahiru, so they could have a lesbian fling while nobody was around. You should mention you put over 800 hours in, what, BO3? Oh, Black Ops 3 with zombies alone and never over 1100 in Rainbow Six Siege. I cannot read at all to save my fucking life. That's okay, though, because I don't have my glasses on, so I never do. I don't even know why I have them, to be fair, but... Okay, I'm literally gonna punch this bitch in the face, because now she's literally just spouting nonsense.
I have captured the true character of this
You have
place.
dyslexia, so I feel. Alright, yeah, well, here's my struggle. I'm literally just retarded. So,
Hyoko,
yeah.
who summoned Mahiru to the beach
Quite a
house,
struggle, I
hid
know.
inside the closet
I should get, like,
chameleon.
government compensation for how retarded I am.
When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a
Oh yeah, that's
swift
another
wind.
thing I kind of wanted to talk about. There's a level of sensitivity on Twitch that I really don't like. Like, I don't know who it was, but I was on Twitter the other day and I saw somebody talking about the word cancer. And, like, they don't like it when people use it because their family members suffer from it. That's a really shitty excuse to be a fucking dick to other people and ruin other people's fun. And here's why. My grandmother died of cancer. I will still use the word cancer in poor context. When, like, something stupid happens, I'll be like, oh, this is fucking cancer. And I'm not gonna think twice about it. But, like, it's not like I want to disparage people or literally be a dick to people consciously. It's just one of the words that's in my go-to vocabulary. And it's in the field of a specific thing. Like, okay, when you feel frustrated, there's specific words. There's like a network of words that you use when you're frustrated, right? So it's like, I'm not going to stop using a word just because certain people get offended by it when it's used in a negative light, you know what I mean?
But Hiyoko miscalculated
Because I feel like people that
Mahiru's
literally
already walked
overreact
in the
about it
door
and make it a big deal are making it far worse than the people who use it. Because, like, if you think about it, the people that use it on a regular basis, people know how they mean it. And aren't gonna draw attention to it because they know what those people mean, right? Same thing when you say, like, gay when something stupid happens, for example. It's like, if you draw attention to it, then it becomes an issue. But if you don't draw attention to it, people are literally not gonna care, and things are just gonna keep going how they are. So it's not a big deal until you make it a big deal. And I'm not justifying using words negatively like that. I'm not trying to justify that at all.
ended up losing his foot.
But, like, yeah, it's like, if you're deliberately trying to be a cunt and use it on purpose to piss somebody off, yeah, then you're being a fucking asshole. And I understand entirely.
We have presented the proof.
But if the context is that you're literally just generally speaking, and you just say, like, the word like that, like, I would never get offended over that, and I can't understand why people do.
It's a trap!
Literally, the only thing I will limit people from saying in my chat is stuff that could get me in trouble with Twitch, and trust me, I do not want to do that at all. I do not want to impose on people and tell them what they can and can't say, what rules they have to obey and disobey. Like, I don't like doing that. You're all your own people, you're mature enough, I should hope, to be conscious of your decisions and wary of what you choose to say, and what repercussions could follow, you know what I mean? So, like, regardless of anybody's age, I like treating people as if they were an adult, you know what I mean? Like, even a little kid, I will treat a little kid with the utmost respect until they give me a reason not to, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't like policing people and what they can say, but I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch, so. I've had a pretty good record so far, so I don't want anybody else to have a chance to fuck it up before I do.
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask.
So, like,
Is your
obviously
brain
racial
fried or
slurs and shit
something?
like that are off limits, and, like, if I can't say that, you know, if I can't say that, nobody else can either.
That is
But
right. It cannot be Hyoko.
I do say it here and there,
That
and I always
mask
apologize
sparkling
right after I do,
justice.
because I know I don't mean to. But,
Huh? Sparkling what now?
like, I've said the bad F word on Twitch a few times, and I feel really bad when I do it, because I know it's against TOS, and I know people don't like it.
Which means
But I always
the
apologize
legendary
right after I
serial
do,
killer
because I'm not
Sparkling
conscious
Justice is
of
the
when I
one who
use it
killed
or not.
Mahiru.
Because it's a go-to word of mine, you see, so it kind of comes out whenever it does.
Why you? If you continue
But, like,
to
I
say
seriously try to consciously put effort into not saying stuff like that so I don't offend people. Not that I care if you're offended. You can be as offended if you want, and I won't give a fucking shit. I'll sleep perfectly soundly. And the reason for that is because there's literally nothing wrong with being offended. At all. There's nothing wrong with being offended. It's a state of being. Are you gonna die from being offended? No. Are you gonna lose sleep over being offended? No. Then why is it a big deal? Oh, because it makes me feel bad for a very small period of time, and I don't like it. Well, guess what? Get used to it, because the world's full of shit like that. I mean, there's homeless people, there's famine, there's hunger, there's all sorts of bad shit, there's diseases, you know, people have to deal with it, people have to live with it. It's just one of those things that you have to deal with. And you can either bitch about it, like a pussy, or you could be mature and get over it and realize, oh, they didn't mean any offense by it, it's just the way that person is. I can understand it if you deliberately go out of your way to offend somebody on purpose and be a dick about it. Yeah, I can understand. Then it's a whole different ballgame. I understand. But, like, literally, if you're just getting blown off offended by shit people say just generally to draw attention to the fact that you're offended, that's literally just you whining about being offended. So you're just being a drama whore at that point, you know what I mean? It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange in the neighborhood. Who they gonna call? Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Yeah, so it's like, I don't like policing what people can and can't say. I don't like doing that. And that's why. It's not that I want to be a dick to anybody or disparage anybody else, but, like, I literally just couldn't care if people get offended or not. Because there's literally no reason for anybody to be offended. There's no reason. There's no reason for people to be offended. And if you are, you can get over it and be mature like an adult, you know? Or you can bitch about it and fucking throw a big deal and have it be a fucking extravaganza and turn it into a big deal. You know what I mean? I don't like that kind of shit. I'm not into it. So yeah, I'll say shit like cancer in a negative light. I'll say gay when I make jokes. Or like when something dumb happens and I get shot in the face or something like that, like in a video game. I'll be like, oh, that's fucking gay. I'll do stuff like that. As long as people know that I don't mean it purposely to be negative, you know what I mean? Looks like everyone doubts Hiyoko. Is that really okay? I don't know.
My verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru.
What?
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
Well, I don't agree with that because that's not blue, so I have to contradict something, yeah?
You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, do I contradict Fuyuhiko with the bag because he said... Yeah, because the yellow wasn't one of the flavors, was it?
So that's when you drop the gummy.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Nice. Thank you, context. Fuck me. It's really nice when the context helps me out. Yeah, so I'll say shit like gay and retarded. Like, I don't care.
The only one childish enough to eat gummies.
Like, if anybody disabled happens to hear me say that in a negative way, and they choose to look past it, I'll respect that person more than if they go, oh, you really shouldn't say stuff like that. It's really offensive. And I'm not trying to, like, you know, make a disabled voice to make fun of disabled people. I'm literally trying to, like... You know SJWs when they complain about the dumbest shit possible? Or, like, you watch a movie, and, like, there's a female character that's weak, and they're like, oh, they really shouldn't depict female characters like that. It's very bad. It's like, what, girls can be weak and girls can be strong. Guys can be weak and guys can be strong. There shouldn't be any, like... Like, your preconceptions about shit are literally your own. And when you go, like, enforcing your mental frame on other people is when it becomes a problem. Which is why I don't like SJWism. It's fucking stupid. It's literally out to make shit easier and better for people. But in doing that, they're literally making shit worse, and nobody takes them seriously, and it becomes a huge joke. You know what I mean? And yeah, I will admit that's because some people are douchebags and don't throw conscious effort into trying to be better people. I understand that. But there's also the frame of mind where you look at it and it's like, literally, you're just taking away from what these people could be by being themselves and being mature. You're literally trying to create a movement to empower people, but your sense and your way of going about empowering people is whining like a bitch. And that's not truly being in charge of yourself and making your own decisions, you know what I mean? It's just a fucking false movement with a lot of mass behind it. And I will admit they're trying to do it for a good cause, but it's not very effective, and that's why. It's just, it's dumb. Nobody can take it seriously. So it's like, literally, whenever somebody bitches over, like, something being offensive, or like, oh, they depicted this in a bad way, they shouldn't do that, meh, 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 it just comes off like that, like a nag, you know what I mean? So it's like, nobody takes them seriously. So that's why I don't like SJWs.
Hold on, you little bitch.
Well, go ahead, you're like fucking 2 feet tall. Maybe like 90 pounds, so.
Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Whoa, Fuyuhiko. Coming on a little strong there, champ. Might want to, you know, dial it back a little bit. Plus, Chris Hansen's here, so. Wait, what? What am I doing? What am I doing?
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
What?
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence.
What?
And we can thank Mahiru for it.
What does that mean?
I don't understand the context at all.
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her,
No.
we have the evidence we need.
No, that's bullshit because she died instantly. That's what Mikon said, so. That's gotta be bullshit, yeah. Alright, never mind. This is really simple and I'm just dumb.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet.
I didn't know what the
It's true, that's an
crux of the
important
argument would be, so I didn't know how to argue it.
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and
I should probably, yeah, shoot that shit out of the way first. Yeah, that one was really simple. Thank fuck for that. So I usually get it wrong, because I'm dumb. Yeah, but that's why I don't like SJWs. I think SJWs are fucking stupid. And that's why.
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru...
So other than me rambling on like a fucking retard, what are you up to, Tyler? Because I already know what Viking's up to. Scheller said he was moving. So what are you up to, Tyler? I don't think I've asked you yet. I typically tend to ask people, because I just feel like it's like etiquette, I guess.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant too. I mean, her injury.
That's another thing that's really difficult, honestly. Like, coming off genuine as a streamer, like, conveying that you genuinely give a shit about people is really hard, because, like, there's so many cliched shit. There's so much cliched shit that people say, like, oh, I hope you're doing well, or like, oh, how's your family and stuff like that, and it's like, typically, like, you interpret it as, oh, they're just generally asking questions, they don't give a fuck. They just want an answer, like, they're just trying to ghost you, like, oh, you're supposed to assume they actually give a shit. But it's like, it's really hard to convey that you actually give a fuck about your community and people, like, that you see, generally.
That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the
So it's like, coming off genuine is not very easy.
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the
It's like, oh, of course you'd say that. That's something typical that a streamer always says.
That's not true!
It's like, well, I actually mean it. It's like, I give a fuck how people are doing.
Also the one who dragged the body?
Oh yeah, check this out. This is pretty wicked as well. Want to know where I got my think emote from? Guess where? Made it myself. I know, it's pretty cool, right? Yeah.
If she handled a body that bloody,
There you go, that's where my think
I
emote
think her
came from.
clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was...
Yeah, but coming off genuine as a streamer, or like as an entertainer, I think, like, at all, is probably really hard. Because there's a lot of people that are gonna interpret what you say as, oh yeah, of course you'd say that. That's a typical thing for, like, somebody of your reputation to say, or to ask, or something like that. You know what I mean?
I won't let you look down on me.
Fuck off, Fuyuhiko. I don't want to battle you, you're gonna kick my ass. I mean, you're a gangster, for fuck's sake.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
See, I told you he says bitch a lot. More than Freddy Krueger. What did I say? Absolutely right, wasn't I? Footprints? Shower room?
Mahiru didn't block the door. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Okay, well that was easy.
Hiyoko moved the body. Then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body,
Wait.
just the fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proven, but did you get all that, you bastard?
Wait, what?
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the... After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower. The fact that Hiyoko...
Fuck off! There's no way!
Did you get
I
all
pressed
that, you
triangle and
bastard?
it didn't work. It waited until the words flew by, and I couldn't hit them.
So
That's
what,
retarded.
dumbass? There's a shower
I literally
room inside
pressed
the
triangle,
beach
and now I
house.
have to, like, literally fucking
After she
go to
moved
the
the body,
bullet again, because the game
She
is
just
dumb.
washed it off in the shower.
Thank you, that's what I did the
Well,
first
it
fucking time,
proves
and it
work.
didn't respond. Like another game I know.
Now, washing it off in the shower is
Yeah, because the
impossible,
shower was out of
because
order.
the
It
shower
wasn't
the
in
beach
service,
house was
that's
out
right.
of order.
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Then Maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
No, because she can't tie her thingy by herself.
Are you saying I did something bad, perverted?
Yoko took off her clothes before committing murder? No, that should be impossible. She can't get dressed by herself.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Yoko mentioned this before.
Yeah.
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means Kyoko can't change by herself. It's
Yeah.
impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath.
Oof,
and
subtle,
smell
Akane. Good job.
I didn't smell, and it only smelled a little. Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
Well, yeah, changing is, but not if you put the same clothes back on, I don't think.
If you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right!
Perfect.
I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me. If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood?
Hey,
that
mon
got on
ami.
her?
Like
Maybe
I've
not.
been saying, the blood was
Ranger
on me in
Smith.
the first
It's gonna
place,
get all
so
bent
I
out of shape,
never
maybe.
touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around...
That's definitely bullshit.
does that
You never
mean
touched
whoever was
Mahiru's
covered
body.
in blood
I'm
is
pretty sure you did
suspicious?
when you were washing each other in the shower. I bet. Oof.
Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have
Oof.
backed
Big oof. You heard it here. You heard it here first,
Doubt
folks.
me,
Good
Von
lord.
Peeble.
I'm not a fucking Looney Tune, for fuck's sake. That's all, folks.
All right.
Not really.
I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
I'm sure some people would be into that.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
Yep, right there, like Ibuki. Perfect.
Hell it does!
Hey, more
Kazuichi
importantly,
clearly isn't.
I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer? Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah, but that also sounds like something somebody who was the killer would say to make people think that they weren't the killer. Get played, bitch.
See? I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru.
Oh, but there totally is. Because she was
Mahiru
ginger.
taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind.
Okay, well, if she taught you how to wear a kimono, then you should be able to tie the sash by yourself, yes? Therefore, you could possibly be murderer, potentially.
There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier?
And if what I said earlier doesn't, stipulate the rules, where it's like, oh, if you take off your clothes and then dress in the same clothes, you didn't really change, did you? Because the whole act of changing would be to switch clothes, yes?
Hiyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine.
I can't wait for her to get called a bitch like 2 seconds from now.
Shut the hell up, pig barf.
Oh, I was close.
Hangnail and die. And I'm sorry for being pig barf.
What the fuck? More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be, does he actually have something
Hey,
else in mind?
Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Yeah, if she's capable,
Even
with her
though
small
you're not
head.
the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already. So, can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to
Oh
some
man,
kind of
everybody's into traps in this game, good lord.
Fine. You want me to
Big
talk,
oof.
huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
She never talked to me at all. Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
Yeah, that's honestly fair enough. You wouldn't want to be, considered a murderer under any circumstance, would you?
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no.
Plus, I totally wanted to feel up Mahiru's sexy ginger ass, says
Unlike
Hiyoko.
everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to
Yeah, well,
meet
she
around
hasn't
2
commented
PM,
on your
but
fucking cotton candy hair yet, so maybe shut the
around
fuck up,
noon, there was a
Kazuichi.
letter inside my mailbox.
A little bit.
A letter? Yeah, this one.
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? And no, mailbox is not a metaphor for vagina. I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same, at 2 p.m. Seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Mahiru Koizumi. Letter Hiyoko received has been added to the Truth Vault section of your iPad. Perfect. Huh? The letter that Hiyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict that other evidence? What, the other letter? Where is it? This one? Yeah?
I can prove it with
Yeah.
this.
Nice. Thank fuck for that.
Doesn't it look
I
like
was so
it's
assured I was gonna get that
from
wrong.
the letter Mahiru had?
Just cause I'm known for looking stupid. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hyoko's letter...
Yeah, the times are different. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
By a whole half an hour.
It's also strange that both letters
Yep.
wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it. But for both
Yeah, that's
letters to
oddly
say the same
coincidental.
thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge?
I see.
Both of them.
The killer must have forged both letters.
To set up the meeting.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think of it.
Yeah.
That
Says
seems very
Nagito.
likely. In fact, if you compare both letters,
Yeah, the handwriting's the exact fucking same.
confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Yeah, it's a very good detail to not overlook.
At this part, I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox.
You know, that's also partly the reason why in police reports they write in block letters. Did you know that? Yeah, that's exactly why. It's so writing can't be forged very easily.
Interfere with our meeting. And this part, let's keep
So
a
it can't be
secret.
misinterpreted.
Until
Very
then,
weird.
let's
They
try
write in
not to
block
see each
form.
other for a while.
Like when they're writing up reports and shit.
The killer forged both of those letters.
It's pretty cool if you think about it.
Doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely
God, his voice actor is so
tricked
cool. I wish I sounded
And
like
then
that, but I don't,
Mahiru's
unfortunately.
Killer.
I was cursed with my whiny bitch voice.
How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Nope, we're never gonna get the Baconator on the 4 for 4 menu, and Wendy is not coming back. I'm sorry.
Really?
It's not gonna
This
happen.
is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times.
Well, you think Nagito's the kind of person that would get his rocks off from watching kids cry, but apparently that's not the case.
It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
He's like, whoops, yep, I fucked up. I was useless again. Funny that, right?
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Why lightly? Why not heavily?
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
God damn, it's 8 p.m. Fuck me.
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep. Why'd you fall asleep?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced
Uh-oh,
to
here we
with
go.
some kind of medicine or
Here we
something.
fucking go. Here we fucking go. What did I say earlier? What did I say? You ready? What? No, come on, I have Chris Hansen. You fuck off. Oh, well, I shouldn't have spaced it like it was an actual name. That's my own fault. Fucked up my own funny there. Did you see that? Yeah. What's up, fat kids? Holy shit, I haven't seen you in ages. I know you've been streaming recently too, but I forgot what. How's that going? Good to see you, by the way.
From the drugstore? I thought that place
Well, where
was
else are they
safe.
gonna get fucking,
They even have prescription medicine
what's it called?
out in the open.
I should know what that's called. Fuck. Nah, there's no reason I should know what it's called, but I should know what it's called, if you know what I mean. Nothing shady. Ah. Chloroform. That's what it is. See, I told you I knew what it was. Chris, don't look at me like that.
I was inside a small closet.
Don't look at me like that, Chris.
And when
Don't look at me like that.
I saw Mahiru's
Stop it, you
body.
bastard. I know you're looking at me.
And
Don't do
that's
it.
why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
Take a seat. Have a seat right over
I
there.
was scared.
No, I think I'll
I
stand.
was
Thank you very much, Chris.
Really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
How are you doing, Fat Kids? How's your day going? I know what everybody else is up to, but how are you doing yourself?
The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from
Again,
the
good to
start.
see you, by the way.
And for that reason,
We talked about some really shady, sketchy shit earlier. We went from, like, fetishisms to, like, weird, you know, like, child charges and stuff from that one YouTuber, whatever his name was. And then we went into some other stuff. God damn, it was like a weird 20 minutes. I'll just say that. I'll just spare you the details. It was a very weird 20 minutes. It just went downhill. Like, it started out fine, and then it kind of dipped really weird.
that's horrible. I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer.
Yeah, well, maybe people don't like you. Maybe that's why. Maybe you should be a little bit more likable and quit fucking bitching and whining so much. Maybe people wouldn't frame you for murder if you weren't so insufferable.
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Yes, please do not cry. You sound like a loud car, and nobody likes that.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking
Been good
those
watching
tears,
from
you
bed?
know.
At least till you pass out? Sounds good.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
I've been going to bed early too, but it's not because I'm tired, it's because I'm bored as absolute fuck.
Isn't that
And I have
what a
like
class
nothing to do.
trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious.
I literally
This
have
is where
nothing
we
to do
go to
around my house. I
thoroughly
have no
doubt each
job,
other.
I don't do any chores, I don't do anything
if
around
you
here.
believe in
So
each
it's like
other so
literally if I'm
easily,
not streaming,
then
I'm not
there's
doing anything.
definitely something wrong with you.
I did watch a few movies. Like I watched all the John Wick films, and I just finished watching The Transporters again earlier. Because it reminded me heavily of the transporter John Wick did. The John Wick movies were super good. And apparently the third one is coming out soon, so I might go see that as well. Yeah, so I'm either just watching movies or streaming on Twitch pretty much.
That is what a class trial should be.
I really wish I could get a job, but I can't get a job where I live. The economy is so bad. It's seriously overpopulated, the fucking cost of living is insane, and there's like no job availability. Except for fast food, but I can't put up with people's bullshit, so... I don't want to subject myself to working fast food because I cannot handle it. I don't have the patience. I don't work well under pressure, and some customers can seriously be really uncivil, and it pisses me off. Because, like, I don't know what this is, but, like, usually when people enter a fast food restaurant, they tend to not treat the workers with any respect. And that really gets on my nerves. So it's like, usually customers will walk into a fast food, you know, chain and be, like, really demanding and really pushy and have no consideration for the workers there. Like, it's really shitty. Like, the people that are really entitled and the people that bitch over stupid shit, like, oh, I ordered a hamburger and there's cheese on it. Just fucking take the cheese off, you cunt! Don't bitch about it. Take it off. But I didn't want it, so fucking take it off.
So,
Should be happy they gave it to you in the first place, so if you did want it, then you have it. If you don't want it on your fucking burger, take it off. Same thing with pizza. I didn't want mushrooms on my pizza. Well, fucking pick them off, you dick. Jesus.
that's the right way.
But I'm allergic to mushrooms. Yeah, so take off the fucking mushrooms. Don't eat them, idiot. Don't ingest them, you don't have a problem, do you?
What do you think of that?
I seriously think it's people just want minimal shit to complain about so they have something to complain about. But it's like, it's those kind of people that I cannot stand. Like, literally, let me tell you a little bit of a story from when I was working fast food. So, I used to work at a Little Caesars. And one day, I was working with my coworker, Madison, and I was working with my other coworker, Asili. And there was this blonde lady that ordered a pizza over the phone. She wanted a cheese pizza, I remember this very specifically. She said she would come to pick it up in 15 minutes. We put the pizza through the oven, which takes about 6 minutes. You know, like, we make the pizza and then we put it in the oven, so the whole process takes about, like, 8 minutes, including the boxing process, right? So, she comes half an hour later, and we cannot keep pizza over a certain frame of time, otherwise they go bad. And if we can't sell them by then we don't sell them, right? So, we all agreed, okay, we'll just sell her pizza to the next customer that comes in and wants a cheese pizza, right? And then we'll just build her another one and put it in the oven, and it'll be ready by the time she gets here, right? So we did that. The lady comes in late, mind you. She comes in, and she's like, yeah, I'm here to pick up my cheese pizza. And we're like, oh, it's coming out of the oven. It should be ready in a couple minutes. We sold yours because you weren't here on time. And she was like, why did you sell my pizza? And it's like, because, like we said, you were not here when you said you would be. So instead of keeping it where it would have gotten stale and it would have been bad, we just decided to make you a brand new fresh one so you could be satisfied and give it to you when you got here. Like I said, it's almost done. It's coming out of the oven very, very soon. All we have to do is cut it and box it, and you're good to go. And she's like, I don't have time to wait for my pizza to get done. And I'm like, in the background, like, right? Okay, so my coworker Madison was working at the counter at the time. And, like, literally Madison, like, I overheard the conversation between her and my coworker, right? Madison comes back around the corner from the register, and she's like, could you please go deal with her? I'm about to punch this bitch in the face. Like, I seriously can't deal with her anymore. And I was like, yeah, no problem, no problem. So I went up, I was like, ma'am, what's your problem? Can I help you? And she's like, oh yeah, I ordered a cheese, and she told me that you guys sold it. And I'm like, yes, we did sell it. Your new one is coming out of the oven. It should be ready in a couple minutes. And she's like, well, I don't take very kindly to you guys selling my order. And I was like, well, calm down. I'm sorry, it'll be out in a few minutes. I'll be happy to give it to you when it's ready. And, like, she literally freaked out, and she's like, oh, this is the worst customer service I have ever received. It's unbelievable that you guys are still in operation, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, well, I'd like to think I'm being quite reasonable. I'm sorry if you don't think so, but you're more than welcome to complain to my manager if you like, and I'll give you his number. And, she literally, like, after she got her pizza, check this out. This is the best part. She decided to stay in the restaurant for, like, 10 more minutes. Bitching about how she didn't have time to wait for 2 minutes for her pizza to get done. She was like, oh, I'm in a really big hurry. I don't have time to wait for 2 minutes. But she spent like 8 minutes bitching at us. And like, I literally got fed up after like 5 minutes of listening to her. And I was like, alright, ma'am, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to leave. Like, I don't want to be brash, but you gotta get out of here, because, yeah. This is not a good look for us. And she's like, oh, you just don't like unsatisfied customers, is that it? So you're gonna push me out the door like it's not your problem? Instead of being responsible? And I'm like, no, I really can't fucking deal with you anymore. So, have a good day. See you later. Enjoy your pizza. And then my manager, asked me what happened. Like, he called and he's like, yeah, I got a call from a, unsatisfied customer, and I gave him the story. And I told him, I was like, yeah, I kinda told her to fuck off after a while. I tried to be nice to her. She just kept being a fucking absolute bitch. Like, on end. So I got fed up with her. I'm not gonna lie. I did swear at her. I was like, yeah, could you kind of fuck off, please? But, like, I told him, like, we were all really patient with her. And I told him the story, and he's like, yeah, okay, for future reference, don't do that next time. But I don't blame you for doing it at all. If I had a customer like that, I would be very upset too. So, like, literally, the lady called my manager to complain, and then my manager was on our side about it. So it was really funny. The bitter truth. That may be true, but yeah, like, it was stupid. She complained about having to wait 2 minutes for her pizza because she was in such a big hurry. And then she waited 10 minutes just to spend her time bitching at us about how unsatisfied she was. Literally, customer service is fucking stupid. Like, it's fine when you have a good day and everything goes smoothly and you don't get, like, bombarded by people. But, like, if you get really shitty, crappy attitude people, it's just, it sucks. It's the worst thing in the world. It'll put you from the best mood to the shittiest mood so fast. Like, you could find $100 on your way to work. And, like, the first 3 people that come in that are assholes to you could totally ruin your mood entirely. Even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. So it's like, yeah, I refuse to work customer service. I don't want to do it anymore. Like, one of the things that I can say is literally the worst about customer service, aside from the shitty customers, is when your coworkers do not do what they're supposed to do when they're supposed to do it, and they're lazy or dicking around on their phones or something. It pushes the workload so you have less of a frame of time to get it done, because you don't get paid overtime when you work fast food. So you have to be very wary of your time and use it very well, you know what I mean? Because you have a set amount of time to get a specific amount of work done, and if it doesn't get done, you don't get paid. over what you have to stay. You know what I mean? So it sucks.
Well then, now that the class trial has reached its climax, I'd like to present the answer right here, right now. Huh? You're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't. That's seriously a big no-no. But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... You can. Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears.
Correct. You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
Do you really? I didn't know that. Education stream, there you go.
I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me.
Well, he's talking about German. What do you say in German when you are surprised? Sorry about this. Holy shit, it actually is Nanu. Holy fuck. God damn. Well, fuck me, Danganronpa. Good job. At least they go the full mile with their humor. Good job. I'm proud of you, Kodaka. I don't know if he sets those funnies up, but...
My heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Yeah, you did this last time. What are you on about?
That the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room.
Oh, I know who it is. I know exactly who it is. I knew who it was the first time I played this, before I even knew it.
There's no way I can believe that. I can't do anything. How annoying.
Yeah, just believe in everybody.
Believe
Yeah.
in everyone. That's the least I can do.
Yeah, because that always helps. Blind faith, right? Yeah.
Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save
Like,
regularly.
not to offend anybody, but that's why I think religion is kind of silly. Because people just place blind faith and stuff. And they're like, oh, everything happens for a reason. And I'm like, yeah, it's cause and effect. This is going to cause this to happen. This, you know, relationship with this person is going to affect your relationship with this person that she also knows. Blah, blah, blah. Like, everything has a reason behind it.
Then something that was used there might be a clue.
Like, there's nothing that just spontaneously happens for the sake of happening, because that's how things work. It's like, no.
The letter?
There's circumstantial events, and then there's events that are literally determined by your actions and other people's actions in relation to you and your actions and stuff like that. So, I don't know, like, blind faith and devotion is very weird. Like, it's a very weird concept to me. Like, I understand if people are scared of a truth and they want something to believe in to avoid that truth or to not think about it. Just to, like, trick themselves into believing that things are fine when they're not fine. Just because they can't mentally deal with what's happening, I understand that entirely. But that's different, because there's a reason behind that, right? But, like, when there's literally just blind faith that's stemming from nowhere, it really piques my curiosity, and I wonder where that comes from. Maybe it's just the dormant, innate, like, frame of mind that, like, oh, I don't want to believe that nobody is on this planet for a purpose, and that our existence is literally just a blip. Like, I want to believe there's more meaning to things than there actually is, and, like, I could understand that. That makes perfect sense.
The gummy was placed inside the closet.
But, like, then
after
again, that
Hiyoko
probably
fled from the
requires a
beach
lot of
house.
psychology and, like, mental diving by, like, professionals and stuff like that, or something.
Returned to the scene of the crime?
Like, you know, psychoanalyzing people, it probably takes a lot of that, or some shit,
Have to do something
that I'm too stupid to
troublesome,
understand.
As long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
Yeah, but, like, religion and blind faith and stuff is a very weird concept to me. Just cause, like, it piques my curiosity, but at the same time, I really don't give a fuck because there's no substance to it for me. Like, I'm not one of those people that literally lives my life trying to understand how other people think and act. I really couldn't care less. As long as nobody pisses me off, I don't care.
I wonder. At any rate,
God, Chiaki's cute. She really is.
to what really happened.
Want to play a new game, is that what you're thinking? If so, we've prepared the perfect product for you. Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. You're stuck in here for another 30 hours at least, so, yeah, get your buddy's worth, prick. You will dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called the Logic Dive. During the Logic Dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Sounds weird, right? Yep. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the Synapse course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the R1 button. Press the O button to brake and the L1 button to jump. There will be various obstacles you will encounter as you progress through the course, so make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answer is split into different paths, so please proceed down the path of the answer you think is correct. And if you're wrong, guess what? You're dead. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Please be careful. Highly recommend that you make good use of the break. That's my meddlesome advice to you. If you press the options button during the logic dive, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. I've never done this, so I'm probably going to fail this miserably, and we'll need to try it multiple times, so, yeah. Buckle up. She's right, this might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll fuck up at some point. Alright, I'm going to do it. Yeah, I've never done this before. I've only seen this done, so I've never, like, physically done it before. So I'm sorry if I fuck this up an obscene amount. I really hope I don't, but I probably will. This is really cool. Like, the way this feels is really, really awesome. It's very weird. It's kind of like Tron-esque. Question 1. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Before. What? Dude, you can suck my fat fucking cock, because I was on that path, you asshole. It doesn't give you enough time to, like, pick an answer. And, like, move there. In that frame of time. Because you gotta read it, as well. So that's not my fault. That's some literal bullshit. I told you I'd fuck this up. When did the killer leave the beach house? After Hiyoko left. Or no, before. Shit. Oh no, I got it right, actually. Fuck me. Ah! Fucking hell. Don't do that! Jesus Christ. Fucking god, that's rough. It's hard to focus on so many controls. And to, like, mentally think about, like, the situation. Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? The beach house. Couldn't be the beach, because she had to exit the beach house to go to the beach, right? So it would have to be the beach house, yeah? Easy peasy. Except for that part where I fell, but that wasn't my fault. Like I said, I literally went onto the path, and the game just pushed me into the hole, so fuck it.
It's all coming together.
After 30 minutes of mental deliberation, I finally come to the correct answer after failing numerous times.
The killer might have been hiding?
Yes.
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless.
Yeah, look at her. She's already a fucking pro at that game.
Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can
I don't think you have the
understand?
mental capacity to explain it in another language.
Got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
Well, yeah, that's because she's a fucking sadist.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
It's not like Akane would do that. I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. I wouldn't be afraid of Akane. I'd be like, she has no reason to hit me. The fuck? The place where the killer was hiding, the place where Hiyoko hasn't looked is in the closet. It's the only place to hide. Well, I mean, they could have hid in the shower room, because Hiyoko never went to the shower room, so I guess that's also a very, you know, probable thing.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
And still are, because Mahiru's dead and you still haven't come to terms with your lesbianism.
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside
Yeah,
the
she
closet
proper
very
Neil
carefully.
Purred out of there.
But could two people even hide in such a small place?
She Getty Lead out of the closet.
Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Oh yeah, I know my music. Oh yeah, I certainly do. If the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance, I can only think of one place. That's right. The place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was in the surfboard case. Right there. Where on the right shelf was the killer hiding? If you don't say it outright, I'm sure some people won't understand. It was in the fucking surfboard case! What? I picked here.
Here.
What? I picked the what? Fuck you, game. Go fuck yourself. That's nonsense.
Pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Yeah, I said the surfboard case, I clicked on the surfboard case, game said no, I said okay, I don't know what the fuck you're high on. Picked the surfboard case again, and the game's like, oh yeah, that's totally it.
Huh? Inside
Bullshit.
the surfboard case?
Fuck that.
The shelf it was on.
Come on.
It was pretty messy, don't you think?
I think this game is pretty fucking messy.
Surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case.
Look, I know how the thing goes.
Killer probably
I know what
did
the
it on
answer
purpose
is.
to secure a hiding place. Because we haven't been on this island that long. So the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think. Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Maybe closer than you think. Maybe it was a seppuku and Wendy killed herself because she couldn't deal with the mental agony of being to blame for the Baconator not being on the 4 for 4 menu. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath.
Oh, look at her. She's actually kind of adorable when she's, you know, not screaming obscenities and threatening people.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
Would you two retards shut the fuck up, please?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Anyway, the killer hit silently, and after making sure Hiyoko...
I mean,
left,
Ibuki's adorable, so I can forgive that, but
finally left the
Nekomaru, you are a very buff, large man, which I can never forgive. Also unfuckable,
I
so...
agree with that as well.
Except for Nagito, he might have a go. I have no idea.
Nobody asked what you think.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house.
That sounds very creepy and kinky, if you think about it.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
That doesn't make any sense. If you don't want to get punched, just stand still and let me hit you. It's like, what? That directly contradicts what he doesn't want. What the fuck?
Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
Why haven't returned any of your calls?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is
What the fuck is he on about? He's in a different world entirely.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery...
Yeah, see, Nagito's only interested in one man, me.
Discover a body, right? Is the killer
And maybe
also
Nekomaru.
included
Maybe.
among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
Also, that's a very valid question for Nagito to ask, so luckily he's smarter than me and asked it.
Sound very articulate.
Fuck off, Nagito! Quit taking the piss out of me! I know I'm shit! Ass? That's me right now. I'm Monokuma hunched over like...
I'm ashamed. My inability to read.
I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery
Asshole.
announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but
Yeah, but you can't deny it either if it's brought up.
depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
I love how he says flexibility right there.
Flexibility, huh?
Awesome.
Flexibility.
So what about this time? Is it 3 people?
It's just he's
including
totally
the killer or
happy-go-lucky
not?
for witnessing people murder each other. I don't know. To be fair, that's the same attitude I would have if I saw somebody murder somebody else. Yeah, after I run away, of course, because I wouldn't want to get murdered next, but
Jeez,
you know what I
fine,
mean.
Fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
Yeah, me, Kazuichi, and somebody else who was also there at the scene of the crime.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly,
Unless it counts that
let's get
Hiyoko
back
saw
to
the
our
body.
original topic.
Yeah, so maybe Hiyoko saw the body, there was somebody else there, and then Kazuichi was the 3rd person to discover it. And it wasn't me, because the announcement played when Kazuichi went into the beach house. So, that makes more sense, logically.
We were just saying the killer was...
Yeah, so it has to be Kazuichi, the killer, and somebody else that discovered the body, right?
And after Hyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the
No,
simple
Kazuichi,
life of destroying
Hiyoko, and
evidence.
somebody else.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear.
I like how his hamsters are also in deep thought, or something.
The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
What do you mean?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
Mahiru's clearly moved.
It's going to be alright. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too.
Oh, the blood on the killer, I guess.
Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Okay, well if you take that into account, there's only one person it possibly could have been that makes any logical sense, yeah? Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debate. From this point forward, you will now be able to use the truth flashback. Oh, fuck. If you hold down the triangle button, the shape of the reticle will change. If you aim at the remark's weak spot and keep it in that position, you will be able to memorize it. This memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet, so if you fuck it up, guess what, you're screwed. If you shoot or change to a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you can use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't seem to have the answer to a lie or mistake in your available truth bullets, might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? In which case, you're fucked. By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while you're using the truth flashback. Please remember that it is only effective when refuting points. Well then, good luck and have fun. Fucking Christ. How bad am I gonna fuck this up? Let's see. Shall we? Shower room. Oof.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Did it say hold triangle?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
I've already forgotten, see? Good
They
lord.
couldn't use the shower, right?
No, they couldn't use the shower, it was out of order.
Washing it off would have been impossible.
No, I don't think that's the
They
case.
didn't have to use the shower.
I think I'm supposed to shoot whatever I absorb at that.
The wetsuits in the closet.
No, I don't think it's wetsuits.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
No.
If they used something other than the shower...
Oh.
What did they do with the bloody
Ah, fuck you! God damn it.
Cut it up and flush.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around.
Really? That's not the closing statement?
Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body? Maybe they were able to wash it off.
I honestly think Mikan's point makes perfect sense too, because if you are careful, you wouldn't get blood on you if you're moving a bloody body. That is very true. If I use that person's opinion, I might be able to break through the contradiction. Well, if the game would let me absorb it when I hold the triangle button like the game fucking said to, that'd be nice as well. Because it didn't let me, so.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have
God
to
damn
use
it.
the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
Shoot that.
Maybe they wore one when they moved
No,
the
come
body.
on, game. Give me the thing that I need.
If they used something other than the shower...
There we go, that's what I wanted.
The bloody wetsuit.
No, I just gotta aim it correctly and not fuck it up. I'm gonna press circle and speed this up so you guys don't have to listen to this again.
Perhaps someone other... Maybe they
Because
were
I'm
able
nice
to
like
wash it
that,
off.
you see?
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Right.
Maybe they simply
Let's not
washed
fuck
it
this
off.
up, shall we? Otherwise we're gonna have to do another
They couldn't
merry-go-round
use
of
the
this
shower,
nonsense.
right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
Yeah, fuck off.
No, that's wrong.
I don't like that when you shoot an actual statement, you lose time. That's kind of annoying. It's dumb.
They just needed to
Because you
wash
gotta
off
shoot
the
all the
blood.
white noise, right?
They didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Something other than the shower that was used to wash off the blood. It's possible that it was
I see.
the drinks inside the refrigerator.
Drinks inside the refrigerator.
This is how I figured this whole
Didn't the
case
killer
out from
use
the
those
very
to wash
beginning.
off the blood?
Actually, I figured it out earlier before the murder was ever, like, revealed, like who the victim was. I figured it out way before then. After the case is over, I'll tell you guys where I figured it out and why I figured it out.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully.
And then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Wait, what? Don't give me this shit. I'm horrible at this. Trash can?
It's true there were drinks.
Oh,
in the
fuck
beach
you.
house refrigerator. However, try thinking about it. One bottle drink is simply not enough.
Why do her words go by so fucking quickly to the point where you can't react to cut them? That's dumb.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the
Oh, I see. They fly by really fast, but they're like really weak. I see. That's fair, I guess. Yeah, get fucked.
We can't assume they used
I've
just
played
one
every
drink.
fucking QTE
They
game
could've
known
used
to
a bunch
man.
of them to wash it off.
And I'm terrible at all of them.
It was impossible. There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Yeah, fuck
Allow me
off.
to cut through those words.
Get wrecked. Stupid stoked silver-haired bitch.
There were water
You
bottles
four-eyed
inside the
bitch.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
Nobody ever said it was water.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
Okay, well... if the killer had dumped water on themselves, wouldn't they be, like, soaking fucking wet? How would they be able to change? That makes no sense.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can.
Oh wait, never mind.
Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Never mind.
Ah,
I just remembered a detail on why this makes
They may
sense.
have been filled with water.
Because Danganronpa usually thinks this shit through pretty goddamn well. And it's usually really airtight. But there's some stuff in some of the games that literally doesn't make any sense at all, no matter how much logic you try and put behind it.
You should have said so sooner. Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Yeah, luckily for Ibuki. Hold on a sec. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be
Seems you've realized who the killer
soaked as fuck.
See? Just as I thought. Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Yep.
Let me ask, who might that be?
If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. Where are you, bitch? Yep, I said bitch. You know who I'm referring to. You.
You're the only
What's up,
one.
girl? Get ready to get pointed at.
Echo. Is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer. Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Yeah, she was soaking fucking wet, wasn't she? Yep, so this is exactly why I figured this out this soon. So let me explain to you my mental thinking process. It had to have been somebody who forged the letters. It had to have been somebody that knew about the swim meetup, otherwise they had the probability of being caught by the other females when they committed the murder, because of the rule that you can't change in the beach house. So, the killer had to have been female, because there would have been no way for a male to set up a time frame for this murder to go down, right? Like, it would have just been way too coincidental, and that doesn't make any fucking sense at all. And there had to be more support for it than that. Also, she came into the diner wet as fuck, and then she said, oh, I just went swimming. But if she was going to go swimming with the other girls, why would she already be wet? That doesn't make any fucking sense. So, when I first saw this game be played through, because I watched a no commentary playthrough of this, which is why I said I'm not blind on this game at all. This is the same thought I had when I first saw this game. So I guessed she was this chapter's killer as soon as I saw this, especially when Mahiru was revealed and I saw the water in the trash can. I was like, alright, this makes sense. I'm going with this. Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily? I just did a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. but there were no towels.
Yeah, so like her story was obviously bullshit. The coincidence of a male doing it and pulling it off didn't make any sense. Thinking on the line that it had to have been somebody that forged the letters, right? And it had to have been somebody that was female to pull the murder off.
So you said you went swimming.
I figured it was Pekko, like from the get-go when I first saw this game, and I was right, so.
Don't just stay silent. Say something.
Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming.
No one even saw her swimming.
No, I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
No, that's fucking bullshit, because you said you didn't see anybody.
So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
He's like, ah, fuck, shit.
Not so fast. It's too soon to decide she's a killer. We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
That's a fair enough point.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Teleportation? They are Japanese. Especially her, she's a swordswoman. The ultimate swordswoman, in fact, so no doubt she knows some weird sketchy ninja shit.
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Pekko is.
Well, it's obvious that Fuyuhiko has a raging boner for the stoic bitch, right?
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
Alright.
We might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable. Well,
Her voice is really quiet. I'm sorry about that, but you can't really make it out too well.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house. First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
Also, like, actually, I think I'll tell you guys this later, because I don't want to, like, fuck something up for you guys. The killer's escape route. I might know what that was. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is that opening. What, Chiaki's clutch, maybe?
I see.
That opening?
The roadside and beachside doors aren't an option.
Hajime?
Only other thing I can think of is... well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Pekko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Yeah, and there were no other footprints leading out of the beach house. So, and we already established that the footprints were Hyoko's, so that doesn't make any sense.
An object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope
Oof.
after they used it? And
Pekko
don't say
using a
something
rope?
stupid like
Yes,
you threw it
please.
outside.
I mean, what?
Of course not. That would violate the school trip rule.
Yeah, no littering.
Littering is not allowed. Let us coexist with this island's bountiful nature and mutual prosperity.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object. I see! You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
Also, if you think about it, why the fuck did Pekko bring her sword with her to go swimming?
And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
Yeah, please no.
No! Please don't be violent!
Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, focus and think. The object the killer used to escape out the window. Ooh, a Hangman's Gambit. We haven't done one of these in a while, and I don't remember how the fuck these controls work. Good thing I already know what it is, so. Okay, I need the B. Is it triangle? Yeah, it is. Alright. Let me just shoot these. No, you don't. You fuck. Oh wait, it blows up if I don't do anything with it, right? So I have to eliminate it? That was close as fuck. Let's blow that up. Fuck off! I hit that, you fuck. Are these M's or W's? I don't know. They're W's. Well, I can't tell. Oh, well, that looks like an M, doesn't it? Triangle. Oh god, this is so fucking hard. Everything's coming way too fast. That's what she said. I know. Yeah, everything is like moving way too fast for you to get like a idea of what to do. Give me that B. That fucking B. Alright, good. No! Yes! God damn, this is hard, dude. Like, honestly, I can't even imagine how ridiculous this is gonna get. Triangle. God fucking, I couldn't get rid of it in time. That's shit. Oh, I needed that W. God fucking damn it, you asshole. This game is so, like, cuntily set up. No, I don't need the S. Well, I don't have enough time to deal with everything. It's a really shitty design. Like, no, I needed the fucking R! God damn it, game! No, I didn't want to do that, you fucking piece of shit. This fucking game sucks. Like, this game is not designed very well for you to be able to do what you need to do in the time frame that you need to do it. God damn it. I got way too fucked up on that. That's really bullshit. You just can't catch and release things in different places, blow stuff up, keep track of other things. Where the letters come in from, it's like Geometry Wars style. It's like, you just can't do anything about it. It's really stupid. Also, having to wait for the correct letters is really dumb. Yeah, see, she has her sword with her.
You were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Well, yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a
Although, how a wooden sword does not break under the body weight and tension of a person, I have no idea.
Sword as a step stool?
That doesn't make any fucking sense to me at all.
See? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily. Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Okay, well, if you had that idea earlier, why didn't you fucking bring that up earlier when you said the ninja shit? That's kinda dumb.
Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
No, that's not true. There can be American ninjas and black ninjas and all sorts of shit.
Well, it is a bamboo
Ever played
sword.
Neo? There can even be Scottish ninjas or Irish ninjas. I really can't tell the difference. I'm sorry, Ireland. Scotland.
Well, Peko, do you have
I really can't tell the difference, though, if I'm honest. Now then, the time has come once again for the Panic Talk action, PTA. Let's talk a little bit about Fever Time and Negatime. From this point on, you will be able to use Fever Time by pressing the R1 button during PTA. When Fever Time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max. But that's not at all. You won't miss during Fever Time either. By pressing the X button when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault, but only until your focus gauge runs out, so make the best possible use of your time. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. There's something called Negatime that your opponent can use too. If your opponent activates Negatime, you're pretty fucked. Your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite a bit difficult to press the buttons in rhythm, not that you can do that anyways, because the game is very off-sync. So in that case, please time the rhythm not with your eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart. I know that sounds super gay, but whatever. If you can't clear it, you can always change the difficulty setting. I'm not gonna tell them that, they'll have to redo the class trial for that chapter if they do that. And good luck and have fun.
You're saying she
Wait, what?
used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword?
I would have to restart the class trial if what happened?
It would have been left in the shower room, and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me!
Because Pecco's hot, and he obviously has a raging tent hard-on for her,
If she
clearly.
used a bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why? Why are you... Yeah, I bet you can hear it when Fuyuhiko's angry. The, Kokichi in it.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
How am I missing that when I'm literally pressing it right on time, like I do every other time? I don't understand that.
Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
God, this is really fast.
That's obviously impossible! Bastard!
Oh, it's so fucking quick. I don't like this.
Got proof, you bastard?
Ah, man.
Fucking organs. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off.
God, why is it so fucking quick?
Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
How am I missing it, dude? I'm fucking pressing the button. What the fucking hell?
That's obviously impossible.
Yeah, no shit, tempo down. I'm pressing the button. Nothing happens. Like, what the fuck? God damn,
If
game.
she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would
Thank
have been
fuck
left
for that.
as a
Jesus
kid.
Christ, that was hard. I was hitting the buttons and it doesn't even give a fucking shit. Plus, the pace goes way too fast.
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool,
I like the one in the first game a lot more. That one is really fucking hard to get a grip on. Especially when it brings in the bullets. That's gonna be ridiculous.
The wall to use as a step stool. She tied her sword
God
back.
damn, that is really shitty compared to the first game. You think they would improve upon it, but no, they made it worse. And then in 3, it gets good again.
As long as she hauled the
God,
bag
the
up
rhythm
toward
game
her,
in this one is cancer.
she
Fucking
would
rough.
have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I mean, you don't get it unless you play it for yourself, but like the beat is very off sync compared to like when the button crosses the target zone.
Just the bamboo
If you know what I
sword,
mean.
but even the sword
Like, give me
back,
Guitar
too.
Hero. I kick ass at Guitar
She
Hero.
used them both to escape.
Give me this. I'm fucked.
Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Pecco could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman.
Yeah, he's a little bit happy to see one of the hottest characters go,
Even
in my
so,
opinion.
How disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been
Yeah, honestly, Nagito seems pretty smart. It'd be quite a good thing to have him with you.
just back off.
As an accomplice for a murder.
Is it true?
Well, yeah, if you consider all the evidence, it's the only thing that really makes any logical sense, don't you think?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions. You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof. Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise.
Finally, you couldn't have done that from the very fucking beginning and saved me all the effort of looking like a dumb shit? Thanks, Pecco. Bitch. She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Pecco just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your
Samurai.
decisiveness. Very well.
I wish I talked like Gundam, man.
This ends now.
If I could get my vocal cords swapped with one person, it'd be Gundam Tanaka. Or Gaara from Naruto, he sounds pretty wicked. I don't mean the one in Shippuden, I mean the one in the original Naruto, the edgy one that listens to Linkin Park.
Hold on.
That one.
Can it wait until after
Whoops, I'm
the
sorry,
voting?
fucking Chiaki, I skipped your shit. My bad.
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Pecco's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
Yeah, but if there's one other character I could have my voice swapped
So
with,
it's
it'd be
about
Gaara
that.
from the original Naruto
Let's
series,
see.
where he sounds like an
If
edgy
I must
shit.
answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of
I
this
don't like
way.
that smirk of hers. That's a little bit, if you know what I mean. Yeah, she seems like the fucking super psycho girlfriend that, like, freaks out when you text her mom. Just because your mom's a female.
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges.
Don't like them eyes,
There is
man.
only one reason I kill.
Her regular eyes are pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool to see, like, a contrast between hair color and red eyes like that.
What are you saying?
I also think Sonya would look pretty cool with red eyes.
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon. The protective.
The fuck are you talking about? That sounds like a children's storybook kind of a thing. What the fuck?
Hello, Earth to Peko.
Yeah, for once Ibuki says something relatable.
If justice ever disappeared from this world,
Aside from her willy crazy antics.
the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine. Just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it.
So I must fight. I must continue to fight.
Dude,
to protect
Peko, he's asking you to
justice.
shut the fuck up, so would you quit being annoying for a bit? Alright?
Chibi! As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
Oh yeah, also this gets really,
Justice complete!
Japanese real quick.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me.
I don't know how to read that. It just looks like a block, a weird backwards 3, and a fucking weird M to me.
Now then,
Like, I don't know how else to describe it. That looks like a bookshelf in a fucking square. Dude, I have no idea. I'm sorry, Japan, but your letters oddly look like household objects. I don't know what to say. And shapes. Oh yeah, that's a great line right there. That's awesome. I'm sorry for talking over that. That's the only one you get in the game. I'm sorry.
I am
What the fuck? The way he fucking does that.
in
It's
the name
incredible.
of sparkling, shining
I fucking love that.
justice, I have come to deliver
That looks like a
justice.
weird face that you put in text. You know what I mean?
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
No, that's absolutely the opposite of chill. That is no chill.
Peko finally snapped!
Everyone, please be careful.
Yeah, no shit.
Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks.
Yeah, see, now that she's actually face to face with an actual serial killer, she's freaking out. Like, oh fuck, oh fuck.
She is supposed to be
But whenever she's not around a serial killer, her panties get fucking soggy for him.
Ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a
Sonya
mask.
can't get enough when she's not near him, but when she's near him, she's like, oh
The
shit.
dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't like those faces. Those faces are very weird. Looks like fireworks.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
What? What the heck is this? Peko's the killer? Why is it turning out like this? Well, somebody had to be,
turning out
so...
to be a surprising turn of events.
Yeah, no shit, you're telling me. Well, not me, because I already knew, but for you lot, yeah.
Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
He's like, ah, been there, done that.
This again?
Yeah, see, I told you.
Huh? Sleepwalking?
She's like, that's a trope I've seen in another famous game.
So what's your answer
The
to my
previous entry of this
question?
series.
Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice.
Yep, see, she couldn't allow one gender, that's what it was. I knew it.
Evil must be eliminated immediately.
Justice for the Baconator. Good job, Peko.
No matter what, I must not overlook.
Yeah, exactly, Mahiru's evil for not putting the Baconator on the fucking 444, so she got conked. Yeah, that's what it is.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
A cunt for not putting the Baconator on the 444? Yes, absolutely.
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Then the reason you killed Mahiru was...
To protect justice,
Oofers.
of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
Yeah. Also executed a ginger while you were at it.
She's such a stereotypical psychopath.
She's so gross!
Well, so are you when you're fucking slobbering and snotting all over the place, especially near Gundam. I'd be pissed if I was him.
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Come. Oh, never mind. Justice was too long a word. I couldn't fit that in there. I'm sorry. I tried. I did make an effort, though. Not a very good one, but there was one.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore. Let's just end this farce already.
Yeah, no shit. End it. He's right. We need to end this already. The killer. In the end, there's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Think fuck. How bad am I gonna screw this up? Let's see. Oh, what? On the morning of the incident, Mahiru met Hiyoko, but we don't have that. In order to elude Mahiru and Kyoko, the letters, which we don't have still. The first one to arrive at the beach house was the killer, I guess? I don't know, what the fuck? There's several panels that could go there. Okay, well this one doesn't get used, clearly, anywhere. Next one to arrive at the beach house was... what, Mahiru? I don't know. Where did the killer leave next to the body? The mask, which we don't have. Now then, time to wash off the blood. That'd be the water bottles, yeah. Alright. Cool. Where should I hide? That would be the surfboard case, which we don't have. First one who found the body was, yeah, Hiyoko. Hiyoko left a big piece of evidence. That'd be the footprints. In the closet after Hiyoko ran away, they put the gummy there, yeah? Yep. Perfect. Easy. Now watch me fuck it up. Okay, well I already know where the mask goes, so I'm gonna use that next. Wait, that goes back here, doesn't it? Yeah, that'd be this. Okay. And then... okay, this doesn't get used, so... nice. Alright. I don't have any of that. So I guess I do nothing with that yet. Should I hide? No, that doesn't make any sense. First one who found the body was Hiyoko. Yeah. Sweet. I was hoping I wouldn't fuck that up. Which means that Mahiru was the first one to arrive at the beach house? I guess? Wait, what is this? No, that'd be the letters, wouldn't it? So that'd be this? Nice. Alright, killer hides in the surfboard case. Right there. Perfect. Okay, we don't use that. That's not used. To retrieve the sword, I must do this. Tie the thing around the thing. Yep. Nice. Okay, we don't use anything there. At least we got to see Chiaki in a bathing suit again. That's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, so what the fuck? Oh yeah, the letters. Right. Blop. That goes there. On the morning of the incident, Mahiru met Hiyoko, yeah. Easy peasy? Easy fucking peasy! We did it. Look how simple that was. Holy crap. It's never gonna go that well again. I assure you that right now. It's never gonna go that good again. Let me quickly set my controller down.
Twilight Syndrome murder case. The video game provided to us as the motive.
Holy shit, I cannot believe I did that with no errors. Good lord. 1 in a million that was. Also, because of Hiyoko, I kinda want a bag of gummy bears, but I don't have money to go buy one. Sad face.
However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer.
I don't normally eat candy, but I do like gummies every once in a while. Just to treat myself. I like the fruity flavors.
By preparing a specific item, they plan to manipulate the two's actions.
Righty
That
then.
item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko.
Killer looks oddly
The letter
rapey there, I'm not gonna
Mahiru
lie.
received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m.
I'm not insinuating anything, but that's how I look when I pass like a really fine girl. Or like I see a girl in a metal shirt of a band I like, I'm just like,
And the letter Hyoko received told her to come
It's
to
like,
the
I
beach
know
house
you.
at
I know what
exactly
you're
2
into.
By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said.
And got
Was
chloroformed.
drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting
Yeah,
Hyoko
good
to sleep,
shit.
the killer immediately hid her inside the closet so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m.,
You gotta think how
Mahiru
much
arrived
thought
at
goes
the
into
beach
like
house.
trying to actually successfully murder somebody,
She was
like with
completely
intent,
unaware that she'd been
and
targeted
get away
for
with
murder.
it. Takes a lot of careful planning
Approaching
and
her from behind, the killer struck the
circumstances and
defenseless Mahiru
coincidences
with
and
a
stuff.
specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the
Detroit
crime.
Become Human also does this in kind of a cool way. That's why when my buddy was playing Detroit Become Human, I was
Bat
like, no
brought
thanks,
down
I've already
onto
seen
the back of
Danganronpa
Mahiru's
before.
head, and with that, she took her last breath.
This is pretty funny.
According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her.
Yeah, that's gotta suck, honestly.
With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing
I mean, it's
Mahiru.
one thing to
They
like
began
see who's
tamper
gonna
with
kill
the
you
crime
and then die. I mean, which still sucks, don't get me wrong, but
dragged
it's gotta be
Mahiru's
something
body so
entirely
that it
different
blocked
to
the
just
door
get
leading
conked on
to
the
the
back of the
road.
head, like out of nowhere, not even know who did it, and then never live again.
Also,
That's gotta
the
suck.
mask found at the scene of the crime was something the
I mean,
killer
not that it
personally
matters, because the
wrapped.
person they hit is dead, so
I'm
like
not
it's
really
not
sure
like it
why.
really makes a difference,
My
does
guess
it?
is
But
it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body.
okay, so I'm curious about something. Okay, think of it this way. What if beforehand the killer took the bottles of water and set a few of them aside for later, and then after they washed the blood off, went and refilled the bottles of water, came back in through the window, and put the bottles of water back in the fridge, but with seawater? They could have got away with this entirely.
They used
Unless, like,
plastic
if you
water
take the bottles of water out of the
inside
fridge
the
and
beach
put
house
them on the
refrigerator.
floor or hide them somewhere for later to use, that would be like the littering rule or something, but
We can assume they carried the
I don't know,
bottles
I
to
can't
the
help but
shower
think
room
there would be
before
a
the sequence
logical way
begins to
around
happen.
this. And the ability to
Place
get
the
away with
shower.
this.
They washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else.
Well, you could have hid your sword, came back and picked it back up while you were investigating, and put the bottles in your sword bag anyway.
After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside
And then
the
you could have
closet
just
of
had the
Hyoko.
bag on your back and acted like the sword was in it the whole time and nobody'd be able to tell the difference, yeah?
The killer hid inside the surfboard case that
So
they
just
had
go
already
throw the
emptied
fucking
beforehand.
plastic bottles away in a fucking garbage can or something, like while you're outside. And say you were investigating another area,
After
come
some
back
time
in,
had
get your
passed,
sword.
the sleeping drug used on Hyoko wore off.
Where could they have hid the sword though? Maybe behind the cooler for the water bottles? Or would that be littering? I don't know. Like, I don't exactly know how
I can
that would
imagine
work.
how badly Hyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet.
That's getting a screenshot.
I mean, she made plans
Thank
to
you,
save
wording.
Hyoko, who lay dead right in front of her.
I'm gonna send that to my buddy later. Imagine
was
how
shocked and
horrifying
panicked,
Kyoko
being
must have been when she
considered a
came out of the closet. Good lord.
Hyoko fled from the beach house.
That's good. This game honestly makes
Because
its
of
own
that,
entertainment.
she
It
left
doesn't even
footprints
need
in the
me here to back it up at all, does it?
Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her.
Jesus
After
fuck.
Hyoko left,
This game
the
is
killer
great, right?
finally
Yeah.
came out of the surfboard case.
Wait, what?
And placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko.
What's a gish? What's that? What kind of sound is that? The fuck?
Ironically,
How do you make a sound effect out of
gummies
placing a
would
gummy
clear
candy on the
suspicion toward
floor
Hiyoko.
like that?
Finally,
That's
the
weird.
killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room.
Well, you could have opened the door and then jumped or something.
However, that window is rather high.
And then what you could have done is, honestly, you could have gotten like a bucket of water or something. Or like I said, filled one of the water bottles that you threw away in the garbage can, came and dumped water all over your footprints and erased the evidence. Of course there would have been water there, but they wouldn't have been able to tell whose footprints they were, according to the size. If there was water splashed over them, that wouldn't have made any sense. So there's multiple ways you could have erased
Bamboo
evidence,
sword they always carry with them.
if you think about it.
The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle,
But no, this
and
had to
used
be
the sword as
constructed in a
step
way
stool
that
to reach the small window,
is able to be
while holding
deduced
the
and
sword
figured
bag in
out.
their hand. As long as they're
It's
able
fair
to
enough, I
reach
guess.
the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword.
Yeah, look, we get
So
to see
the killer
Chiaki in a
left the beach
swimsuit
house
again.
and appeared before us as if nothing had happened.
Thank fuck.
But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry
Only
right.
Ibuki was turned around,
There
but
also weren't any
not
towels
that
at
the
beach
backside
house.
of Ibuki is particularly bad either.
So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse.
Yeah,
So how
easy
about it?
peasy.
This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
Peko Peko Yama. She's like, part of my last name sounds like a fruit. Sounds like a yam.
I see.
Yeah, no shit.
What of it?
Soka.
She's like totally cool with it.
Yeah, well, if she wasn't cool with it, she wouldn't have murdered fucking Wendy, would she?
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiro!
Yeah, but she was ginger, and she didn't put the Baconator back on the 444, so...
I punished
She deserved to
you in the
die.
name of justice.
As
That's
much as
no
I like
reason to
Mahiru,
condemn me.
she did deserve to die for not putting the Baconator back on the 444.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me.
You sure about that? Give me a gun, I'm pretty sure I'd be capable.
Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
Get fucking, John Wick in here, he could kill her with a pencil.
Protect
He
what's
can.
most important to you. You must be prepared to throw away something equally important.
Why is Kazuichi like that?
Understand?
I don't get it.
I thought the freakout stage of Pekko's reveal was all over, like what the fuck is he doing?
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on in order to keep justice. To keep me alive.
Oh yeah, I'd be freaking out if I was Kazuichi too, because he's right next to Pekko. That makes absolute sense. Now that you think about it.
Are you serious?
I like how the E was like posed as a question. So it was like, E?
It's not serious. It's
That was really well done.
justice.
On Mikon's voice actress's part.
If I fall here, who
Oh
will
god, imagine if it was a
the
dude that
evils
voiced
of this
Mikon. How
world?
horrifying would that be? Good lord.
Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice.
Yeah, haha, sure, yeah, we'll do that. Click. Guilty. Condemn.
Hurry
Put to death.
and carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Pekko go, we're all gonna get killed. For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
Yeah, just kill yourselves. For my good cause, says Pekka. Like 8 sacrifices too many, you can go fuck yourself.
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
Yeah, I'm with Hiyoko on that. I'm like, yeah, bye, haha. Girl,
however,
bye.
Before we do that,
Wah.
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake.
Yeah, of course you are.
ah, he finally woke up.
Monokuma is woke.
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares?
Pretty
Now
much.
then, please pull the lever in front of you and
Thank
cast
fucking
your
hell.
vote.
God damn, these take 3 hours apiece. Can you believe that? 3
Chosen
fucking
as
hours
the
of this
Kraken.
nonsense, yeah.
Will you make the right choice
Although I can't decide if I'm more entertaining during the trials when I'm talking about bullshit or I'm voice acting and making stupid jokes out of that. By just setting up stuff for the future. I have no idea. Speaking of which, I bet Sonia is a closet slutty princess. I bet she's into some weird shit. Ew, that's a hell of a weird 8-bit render. Good lord. That's terrifying. Looks like a fucking librarian. And I'm not just saying that because she's wearing glasses.
Can we please have a little more time?
Whoa, excuse me. You're not supposed to pop up there. What the hell?
Pardon me. Can we have a little bit more time?
No, you just clearly popped up in a place that you should not have been. You sprite.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
What the
Yes,
fuck?
but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Pecco is the killer.
Yeah, fucking Sonia's referring to her giant lady boner for the fucking serial killer that's right across the room.
That is true.
Duh.
However,
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Petco is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That's an enthusiast, you retard.
that makes her an enthusiast.
Thank you, Ibuki! God damn, see? This is why you're best girl, Ibuki. Seriously.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too.
See?
I mean,
Ibuki's so retarded that even when she makes sense, like, oh my god, it's
there's
adorable.
a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice.
Thank you, Ibuki. Look at her. She's so full of herself. She's so happy. She's like, I finally made sense for a fucking change. Yeah.
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia described sparkling justice like this.
Justice complete. That would
Whoops.
be me.
I pressed circle instead of X.
Justice!
Again, I don't know shapes. I'm sorry. My fault. What the heck was that?
That is a monologue, Hajime. That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it.
I see. So she's French. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Pecco.
I see. That's right.
According to what Sonia said,
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
if she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Yeah, because it was a journalist who made the article, yeah?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?
She's like, that's hot. All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Pecco, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, you insist that you're Sparkling Justice. Can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
God fucking damn it. You just couldn't let me have this, could you?
It appears that the time has come for this mask.
Yes, reveal to us all the Teletubby you really are, under the mask.
Who's behind the mask?
That's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it.
Oh, look at her. She's so cute. Oof.
My duty has already been finished.
Big oof.
My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Wait, what?
Uh-huh. Looks like she's back to normal?
Yeah, because it's a facade.
That mask has fulfilled its
Also, is
purpose.
facade an Italian word?
Just as
I feel like it's an Italian word. I gotta look up the etymology of that.
What do you mean?
Just because I'm
Fulfill
curious.
its purpose too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer. We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere...
Yeah, she literally just said that like 10 seconds ago. Now she has to reiterate because we weren't paying attention.
What do you mean?
An awesome fucking band that you guys should go listen to if you've never heard of them, which I'd be surprised if anybody hasn't. Tool is a fucking incredible band.
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used
Incredible
her.
fucking band.
Of course.
You've probably heard Schism before, 46 and 2. Hooker with a Penis, you've probably heard.
I see.
Vicarious, you've probably heard. Parabola, you've probably heard.
Like, what do you mean?
Incredible stuff, really.
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
I bet it was Charlie Sheen at the beach house. Proof that there was one more person at the scene of the crime. The body discovery
I
announcement.
see. Are you talking about the body discovery announcement? Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
He most certainly did, didn't he? Black and white fuck.
So, what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer, or not?
Geez, fine. You want me to say it? Doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
There was another person.
I see. That leaves us one person short.
So that means
Chiaki can do simple math, holy shit.
Plus,
Simple addition and
the fact that
subtraction.
Monokuma tried to
Well,
hide
not
that
subtraction,
truth
but
from us
just
by being
addition.
flexible with his own
I
rules.
don't know subtraction very well.
That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
No, it's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
This is a little bit confusing, so I'll explain after this is done. Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Guess who it is? You're never gonna guess. The person who has a pocket tent for Peko. For you, Hikoku Ryu!
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
I wouldn't call it a fucking hit. Wouldn't call it a 10 out of 10. No, the events that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that, too. I don't know. This? I don't know. I don't fucking know. This is the one thing I don't know. Oh, this?
I can prove it with this.
Alright, fair enough.
I didn't think
Okay,
it
at
was
least I didn't look
necessary
that
to
bad.
confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize.
Wasn't the ending prize the photos, so wouldn't that still technically be correct?
Photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots.
Isn't this what I just fucking used? So wait, you mean to tell me that if I pick the photo, it's wrong, but if I pick the folder containing the same photo that I presented as evidence to support my theory, it's incorrect? Huh? Okay, sure, alright. Fair
The
enough.
surrounding scenery cropped out.
That doesn't make any fucking sense, but alright. Didn't Ibuki just get done carping at me for, like, how does this make any sense? It's not even relevant? Like, she'd be able to tell. And then it's the exact same fucking thing, but in a different option? That's dumb as fuck. I don't understand. That makes no sense.
The game was actually your little sister, right?
Yeah, no shit, they're both blonde.
Whoever beat the game first.
Also, Fuyuhiko's sister is actually pretty badass. She's really cool. Hey, what's that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, you wanted
Well, it's not
to find the
wrong.
truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey, why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? 'Cause
Well, Fuyuhiko's
Peko
cooler
is the
than you,
killer,
so.
right? But we already voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late.
Right, so basically what Peko's intention to do was she wanted to present Fuyuhiko as the killer, but to do the killing in his stead. So she would take the fall for it, and they would convict her as the murderer when the intent was all Fuyuhiko. So they would all die, and Fuyuhiko would get to leave. That was what her goal was. But it falls on a technicality, because Monokuma's rules are subject to change, so to speak.
As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
So the killer is not going to be considered Fuyuhiko. It's going to be considered the person who does the killing. So they still did vote correctly. Peko did kill Mahiru, so.
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill.
But Fuyuhiko did. Because Girl D is the accomplice of Girl E in the video game. Which he also connected to Mahiru due to the camera,
I
so.
was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders. Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me
So
a
basically
simpler
Peko and
explanation?
Fuyuhiko are in cahoots.
Means I'm not the killer.
Oh, but you are.
The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
Yep.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Young master?
That is the truth of this case.
Look at that fucking shit-eating grin. Look at that.
I'm sure you realize
Goddamn.
it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo
Well, it's a
the
good thing that we can't undo the vote because it's not wrong.
That's a problem.
Yeah, no
If Peko's
shit.
allegation holds up, that means our vote was
Oh
incorrect.
fuck, we're all gonna die, aren't we? Jesus fuck.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
Yeah, you know what? I would let Fuyuhiko go, but that would mean sacrificing Gundam, which is non-negotiable. That cannot happen.
How would Peko
Fuck
be a
that.
tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being.
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait.
Yeah, see, like I said, her murder falls on a technicality, so...
What the hell?
Luckily, Monokuma can just wave his dick in people's face and do whatever the hell he wants, so... Swing-a-ling. Buckle up. Let's see how bad I did. B? Again? Probably. That's not too bad. I don't know. Ah, fuck off, B, dude. Fuck you. Am I gonna ever get anything above a B in this fucking game? Even on the easiest trials, I'm getting fucking B ranks. Good lord.
I'm in a bind.
Whatever.
And what a bind it is. I guess for now,
That really
let's
sucks
take
dick,
a
but
quick
whatever.
Recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Alright. Guess I got a B again. That's cool. Whatever.
Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is...
Hold on a sec.
Okay, I'll wait. So sorry, I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Peko's the killer.
Why?
Hey, hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a friggin' human being.
Well,
If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
You just don't know.
Because you just don't know. You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. People such as myself. Only exist to be tools?
Hey.
What does she need, Fuyuhiko? What kind of weird kinky shit are you guys into? Peko and I grew up together.
Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
No, it's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in.
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? Means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword. That is my only reason for living.
Big oof. Big
Before
mood,
I am
by the way.
human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
Could you imagine, like, an 80-year-old Peko killing people? That'd be wicked, wouldn't it?
That is...
It's like, ah, you fucking bitch.
But Cetis, you are wrong. You are not a tool, Peko. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Well, you asked. I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master has always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. But there's something stupid. If their memories were wiped, how do they know that they're at all, like, related at all before they got here? That doesn't make any fucking sense. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you. It was... Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it.
Don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me.
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister's dead? You tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah, I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too. Pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told that we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it.
You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Sorry, I actually have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too. But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko?
If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck?
An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because of some person here.
Damn it!
I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so,
My young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
that is...
So that is why you killed Mahiru with the bat?
But still, I believed her up till the very last minute that that game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch!
Hey,
If that game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girlie?
Were you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that.
but
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but
why?
you shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me! What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse to not go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru. Huh?
Young master,
Oof, by the way.
finished.
Oh, look at Fuyuhiko's little face. God, that's wicked.
What?
You. Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to?
A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all!
Of course.
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Could you just shut the fuck up for like 5 seconds? Jesus fucking Christ, Monokuma.
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes?
So, we fell for it. We fell for a trick all along.
That's right, you guys have made the wrong decision. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously.
Oh, hold on! Don't act like our loss has been decided yet!
No.
No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling.
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty hot. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Oh, hold on! I'm telling you to hold on!
I see.
So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then? On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
Great.
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I am just...
A tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us? Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
Huh? You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey,
Fuyuhiko, could you tell me the truth?
The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer. Are those all the things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth? Or are you fucking bullshitting us with your midget ass?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but... God damn, dude. If you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die! You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that.
Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but... in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots Byakuya and Teru are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're still saying that? Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young Master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I'm a tool.
Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way you'll still lose Peko, but...
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Yeah, this is actually really fucked up.
I am finished.
Basically, Fuyuhiko's put in an ultimatum where he's either forced to forsake his one true love, or lie and sacrifice us all and live a pitiful existence. So...
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island?
yeah, see, if they had their memories wiped and they don't remember anything, how the fuck do they know each other, like, at all? Like, mentally, that doesn't make any sense. Unless it doesn't get rid of, like, your human connections or something. Oh yeah, that's right, it's only their school memories that were fucked with. Okay, never mind, I'm full of shit. Don't listen to me, I don't know Danganronpa to save my ass.
We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Well, it is recorded on camera, so Monokuma knows who kills who.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me.
So the only way that Fuyuhiko could have survived this is if they got the vote wrong, so...
There is no way I cannot worry about you. I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master.
But Peko automatically jumped to the conclusion that, they would pick, her as the killer.
Without an owner, the tool serves...
And, it was basically a bluff.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I
Yeah, so you can definitely hear the Kokichi Oma in his voice. Especially when he's angry.
Discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Oh no, I love Kokichi so much, he's such a good
Please
character.
do not worry. I promise I will
Kokichi's
keep my
easily,
master
like,
alive
in,
and
like,
return
probably
him
my
safely
top
home.
3 characters of Danganronpa ever.
You idiot.
Might
What
be
do you
my
intend
absolute
to do?
favorite character, who knows?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool.
Even I can't decide that.
Now please, go. Hiyoko will be waking up soon, after you leave. I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me. Forget about the Kuzuryu clan. You better escape.
RIP. So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
Peko, I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master.
I'm a disgrace.
'Cause if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I'll just feel ashamed of myself. I mean, I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master.
Oh my, so this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey,
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh?
Man, even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with the heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
What? No. No.
Huh?
Young
God damn it, I fucking hate it when he does that. You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself. I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so,
I wanted you to escape.
I wanted you to escape.
I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Bye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all too. Maybe a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Of course. Peko. That will do. Monokuma, why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool.
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin.
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one more selfish request.
So,
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peko Yama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. How many times do you have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that.
Then let's begin, the punishment time brimming with despair.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills.
This time for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Yama.
why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
I...
Never needed a sword. Or a shield.
I never needed a tool. So... You didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got.
You just needed to be yourself.
Big oof.
I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
The truth come out.
Young Master?
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go.
Until now, when she's about to
It's
die.
punishment
Big mood.
time.
Please, Peko. Don't go!
Too late.
I need you!
Aww.
Don't
Seeing
leave
Fuyuhiko
me.
cry like that is actually really sad.
Young Master? Young Master?
Peko crying is a little bit ugly, but crying Fuyuhiko is a little bit adorable, in a way. Right, let's get it started then. 3.5 hours and now we're here. Jesus Christ. Can't believe the trials take that long. Granted, they only take that long because I fuck them up so bad, but... yeah, this is probably the best execution in this entire game, so enjoy it while you can. Honestly, probably the best in the game. The next execution is so fucking stupid. One-woman army. This is some pretty ninja shit, though, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I like how it's constructed like a classic, like, combat, like, martial arts Japanese style. It's pretty cool. Also, this is pretty fucked up right here. Yeah, look at her, she's like, whoops. My bad. Also, this sound is sick. Oh, I love that noise. Also, yeah, she's getting stabbed a lot. I don't know if you know this, but getting stabbed hurts, and usually death follows it. Thanks for that, Kazuichi.
This cannot be. Even the Fuyuhiko? This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes.
You bastard, what is this?
This can't be. This is a lie, right? Peko!
Fuyuhiko!
For heaven's sake, this is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion, what a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me.
Damn it.
It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that?
The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that 2 of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed, and I even feel sad and hopeless. But still,
Isn't that right?
it's going to be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth.
Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him.
I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. Haha. The hopes of all the ultimates here will definitely completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know.
Not yet. He's still alive.
What?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
Fuyuhiko!
Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side. Spook. Yeah. No shit. I'm guessing those are like coughing noises or some shit.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Yeah, well, it's because you gotta put pressure on the wound. I mean, you're a nurse, right? You should, you know.
Can't you do anything about it? God
Should compress it a little bit. You know what I mean?
Well, serves him right.
You're so
Were you filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't
Huh? A surprise order.
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him. Duty?
Hey, hey!
'Cause it's written in the school trip rules.
If the Blackened is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed.
If only the Blackened gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it. Geez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me.
So,
Fine then, I'll save him.
Really?
like...
I was actually gonna do that all along, so I've already prepared for this. Prepared?
And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing from out of nowhere, and gradually grew closer and closer.
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
He's the one that makes it feel alright.
Dr. Killgood,
Maybe not.
You've already killed your patients.
We've got to get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital.
That is,
ER and get
Dr.
him under
Feelgood by
24-hour
Motley Crue.
observation stat.
Thank you, Motley Crue.
So, I'll see you later.
The intro guitar to that song is so wicked. After he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight.
Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma?
Can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna get better and come back to us again. And then whine like a little bitch about how Pekko's God. Fucking pussy. You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened.
Then all we can do is wait.
Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know.
However,
We must put that aside since Pekko's already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way than to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
damn it!
I guess. Things aren't as exciting if a shit-stirrer like him ain't around.
I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko! I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. Well, too late, because there's going to be like 3 or 4 more. And so, the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat, floating unreliably in a vast dark sea. We were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too?
Yup.
Poor people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them. Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair.
Oh shit.
And the continuation of the biggest, most awful,
What a plot
most
for a game.
tragic event in human
The same plot of every Danganronpa.
That cannot
Just
be
done in a
allowed.
different way.
We must prevent that by any means necessary.
No, I'm just kidding. These games are seriously good. Go out and buy these if you haven't already. Even if you don't want to play them, or if you don't like them, support them, because, yeah, these games are fucking incredible.
Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
Right, Chapter 2, end. Nice, we made a lot of progress. By a lot of progress, I mean we got through the class trial. And it only took us 3.5 hours. Good lord. Right. So there we go, this part 7 of Danganronpa 2 done. Obtained present. Weird boner. Oh, never mind, it's Black Dragon Blade. Looked like a dildo with a strap for a minute. Peko seems to be, like, into that. Maybe she's into the whole pegging thing, who knows. Just can't tell, can you? You can never be too sure. No one's here, right?
Man, I can totally see it now. Those idiots. I can't wait to see the surprised look on their dumb faces. But they'll probably be happy about it. They'll probably be very, very happy. Alrighty.
What are you up to, you little fucking gremlin?
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good.
Honestly, when
morning,
Hiyoko
everyone.
giggles to herself, it's
Looks like
probably
today
never a
gonna be
good thing, is
another
it?
Perfect tropical day. Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today.
Righty then. Morning, huh? In the end, I was so worried about Fuyuhiko that I couldn't sleep. Involving himself in Peko's execution like that, suffering all those wounds, is he really going to live? And was it really okay to leave him in Monokuma's care? Worry has consumed my heart. My body feels terribly burdened. But that worry ends here. There's no way I can just lay here and do nothing. Loosening my stiff body, I slowly sat up in bed. Guess I should head over to the restaurant. That's right, just do it. Should meet up with everyone at the restaurant first, and then we'll question Monokuma afterward. I'm definitely going to find out if Fuyuhiko is safe or not. But we're gonna do that next time, because we're fucking done for today. God, that took forever, man. Jesus Christ, I can't believe that took 4 hours. Just about 4 hours. Like, what, 20 minutes off? Yeah. Might as well be 4 hours. Right, so I've saved it. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining, if any of you guys are still here. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Hope you had fun with my memeing antics. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I'm gonna host you guys off to Allie, even though I have, like, no people. Allie's really cool. And plus, she's Australian. Which, you know, is pretty hot. I wish I had an Australian girlfriend, especially one as pretty as Allie. Not in a creepy way. She's just really attractive and she's really entertaining. So, yeah, go say hi to Allie, if you would. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you for joining, once again. See ya.